Alrighty then. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
Hello. Welcome to the show. I don't usually not sponsored by G Fuel Gamer Sups or Honkai
This
Star Rail.
dick.
Or
But
piss.
you're probably going to
But
hear us talk about at
definitely-
least two of those things.
Definitely sponsored by this dick, though.
Oh yeah. This one, that one, the third, the
Honkai Impact Third?
Honkai Impact. I haven't played that one. Anyway,
No.
Third Impact?
that's not the movie with Bruce Willis, is it?
No, it's Evangelion.
Oh, what's the Bruce Willis
I'm back.
asteroid
Well, that's
movie?
Nikkei.
Goddess of Victory?
Hang on, now I gotta check.
Armageddon.
No,
What movie is
That's the Bruce Willis asteroid movie.
It's not.
Armageddon.
I already
Yes,
looked it
it
up.
is.
It's not.
No, you haven't, Louis.
I have. I
No,
literally
kinda
just looked
let
it
me
up.
on.
no, not
The only
no,
thing you look up is girls' skirts.
Hey, Anne, I have their consent. That's important. Always ask for
Ew.
consent.
Hey, consent is important.
What does this do?
Consent
Oh shit!
is a key thing in life.
I killed him.
It's a surprise
Third
tool that'll help us
Impact.
later.
Killing it with
Deep
water
Impact?
is crazy.
What is the fucking
Huh?
movie? Deep Impact. That's what I was thinking of.
That's not Bruce Willis.
I know it's not Bruce
Isn't that
Willis.
just what you
That's the
do on-
other movie I was thinking
Deep
of.
Impact. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it.
That's what I call
Isn't that
Friday
what,
nights with Andrew.
Jesus.
And then there's Saturday nights with Jerry. Anyway, John Favreau's in that movie, along with Elijah Wood. Anyway, someone
I'm
do
sure
the
he
recap.
Elijah
Fuck
Wood.
is this energy today?
Fuck if I know, dude. This is
All right, Kai, it's your turn.
Huh?
recap.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
recap time. Go.
It's recap time.
It's your turn.
What happened last week?
It's okay that no one pays attention.
No, that's not it. I just have ADHD. My memory's poor.
No,
Hang on a
it's
minute.
okay. I understand. My games
we,
are terrible.
We were in a dinosaur forest, and we made a friend named Hibiscus. Fought many small dinosaurs. Got separated from Throg, but he was all right because he's just cracked with the natural 20s.
I'm in my element.
Approached a statue after finally recuperating as a group, and then stuff happened. On the other side of the world, at the academy,
Didi used blood to breed.
Didi was passing out their snacks. Eriko gobbled that shit down.
Oh.
Ignatius was disgusted.
Question mark?
Listen.
Was disgust.
They were investigating the murder at the old building, and Didi got to talk to a tree for a while. Learned some information. Don't know if it was actually of any use. It's a little hazy for me towards the end just because I was so focused on drawing Orko.
That's
To be
fair.
honest.
Dorko.
Orko.
Anybody else got the rest of it? Dear?
I was mentioned, so I'm happy.
What did you do last week?
I
Not in the library.
had a small conversation with the female Minotaur that lasted about 20 minutes, and then
did nothing for the entire rest of the session.
And
I
that's
usually
why
only last
someone's
for
gonna
2
go
minutes.
grab Irene after this. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Dakota just gripping his fucking hands, trying to keep
We're on some
himself
energy today.
on topic.
It was like, you will be on topic, so help me fucking God.
No, he's trying not to laugh. He wants to. This is Dakota's CIA torture.
Alright.
This is how they're trying to get information out of him.
We're gonna break him before the end of the session.
Mods, get the suppository.
No!
We're going to
Where's that?
start today with Erko going to the guards. I don't care that Ignatius isn't here right now. We're gonna start there.
We're being
They
punished.
they split up. He had to take a phone call.
He did. He had to.
His rune was lighting up.
His,
You know, it was
his warlock dad's calling. Hang on.
his warglot.
I will fucking kill you
I will fucking.
So it's a warg who's a warlock.
if you don't stop this car right now. I will fuck you.
Oh
Anyway,
dear. Oh no, this is allowed on Twitch.
I
I'm
don't have.
uncomfortable with this energy today.
I don't have a map for this. It's just
All right,
you're
we're
in a-
starting our
you're in a-
12-hour
You're in a
process.
room. You go to the guardhouse.
Can you describe where?
It is.
Or
Let's
what?
see. The nearest guardhouse would be a. It is a tall rectangular wood building that looks like the based on the way the windows are set up, that the upper floors are like bedrooms and offices or something for like the higher ups, and the front door is steps leading to a pair of double wooden doors.
She is going to enter. Is there somebody like at a front desk?
Yes. And they look up and go, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Good day. I'm here on behalf of the Academy asking to investigate a certain matter. It is about a murder that occurred in one of the dormitories.
Yes, that one. Name, please. And he pulls out a little notebook.
It's for Eriko's name, right?
Yeah.
She is going to put her name in.
All right. Jot down your reason in his end, and what information are you looking for?
If I may, I would like a copy of the autopsy report, please.
All right. He gets up, goes over to like a few drawers. Let's see. This is what, 2-3 days ago?
3 days ago. Yes.
Let's see. That we should have just gotten that. Rifling through stuff. He grabs it. All right. Hands it over. We were told we know the names of the local school officials, so we have your name. We know you're allowed to be here, so to speak. So I just need that back. And hands it over to you, and looking over it, the body was perfectly fine, except for the fact its throat was slit from ear to ear.
That's awfully disturbing.
Actually, let me double check. Double check. Either throat slit or stabbed in the neck. I need to remember. Good lord, I'm stupid and I don't remember where I wrote this. Yes, that's right. Slit from ear to ear.
Do you want to
What-
know how I got these scars?
What's the person's name? Because that was also being blocked out.
Their name was David Herschel.
Bowie.
David Herschel.
Also, hello, Declan.
Hello, Declan.
How
You're
was
at the
the phone
guardhouse.
call with your dad?
He's muted. Oh, he's
Oh.
gone. He's muted.
Probably a mic issue.
It wasn't a mic issue. It was a Discord issue.
Ah,
How are they all doing?
doing all right. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I don't think they...
It's like it's a guy named Mike Issue.
But is he wrong?
No.
No, David Herschel killed from ear to ear, and it describes he was found basically set up against the back wall where, like right under where the note Dee Dee found was. Although it obviously doesn't mention that because Dee Dee found it afterward.
So, alright, so this is John, his friends, and, well,
Icky.
Erko, her friends, and Ignatius.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. David Herschel was
Orca
found...
and her friends.
Yes. And Iggy likes Biggie, apparently. And, David Herschel found dead in my room,
Yes.
right underneath where Dee Dee found the letter, but they wouldn't have known that because they don't have eyes, apparently.
Well, it was hidden written.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good.
Any other questions you would like to ask of me of the autopsy report?
Can I do an investigation check through it or something to see if I can notice anything else about the report that seems strange? Also, hi, Sark.
Oh, hi, Sark. Roll me an investigation.
I will roll this one. How's a 19?
Okay. It lists off a series of personal effects, and one of the things is a single 24 karat gold cufflink, rather than a pair, and a pair of eyeglasses. That it basically calls them how do I describe it? It's listed as eyeglasses with like indents for gems, but the gems are missing as well.
I've got a
Would
question.
it be reasonable to assume those might be a pair of the goggles that
No,
she
it
and okay.
it literally says eyeglasses, so they're like the corners would have them.
Erico's going to go back to the counter and would I by chance be able to see his personal effects that you retrieved from the body?
He gets up. He just a moment goes behind the goes through a door, and you don't really hear from him for a minute. And then another officer or another guard comes up, opens the door, waves you in. Follow me, please.
I'm going to follow.
And he takes you back to this room full of basically shoe boxes. And he pulls one out. everything is carefully wrapped. We've looked over everything with magic and whatnot already, so you are free indeed to look things over.
First thing I'm going to check is the cufflink. Is there any kind of insignia or identifying
The
logo on it?
initials DH.
David Herschel makes sense.
I've got a question.
Yes.
What is their occupation listed as?
None.
Does it have a next of kin?
Yes. Paraskevas Jeremias Herschel.
Skevis.
And then the glasses.
They look like very thick rimmed glasses, and on the corners where the little arms are, look to be little spots for gem embroiderments, and they are empty and undamaged.
Ignatius,
Yes.
what do you notice about these glasses?
Can I notice that, or do I have to make a roll?
No, I'm asking you, like, she's asking you, what do you notice about them?
You would notice it pretty obviously looking at them.
I can see through them just fine.
There's holes here where gemstones would usually be. And
Yes,
either this man had a run of rotten bad luck and lost them, or they were carefully, precisely removed.
which is exactly what I was thinking. Because otherwise, these glasses are in, for all intents and purposes, pristine condition. So
Is it
somebody
possible
was...
that they bought a pair of glasses because they're a gambler, just to hide their eyes and hide any signs of tells?
Perhaps. But unfortunately,
They just
until
have-
we hear back from Didi and Umuk, we won't have all of the information we need to put pieces together.
That's true. But we do have something that we can go off of. The next of kin. A Paracelsus Herschel. We talk to them, we can find out more of their personality. See exactly what they were doing that may have caused them to be murdered.
That is a good... Sorry. Drank water. It's not...
Erko
Water didn't
starts
go down.
dying, take 50 psychic damage.
That would be a logical next step.
Roll for swallowing.
Hey, yo!
What did I come in
Constitution
to?
check?
Prostitution check.
Constitution check.
Continue.
Well, that would be where my next step would lead. You know,
DM, can
while
I-
the wound is still fresh.
Can I do an insight check to see if Eriko knows if this would be a student at the academy?
Yeah, sure. Super low. Give me a 10. If you got.
Alright. Well, let's go. It was only 10 because that's a 12.
Yeah, you know that it is not a student.
Do you happen to know where this next of kin may be located in the city?
Not me personally, but if you
She
ask
was
the right
asking
guard,
the
perhaps,
guards.
then I retract my statement.
Repeat that, please.
Would you happen to know where his next of kin may be?
Yes. You done with the box?
Yeah, I think they're done, Ignatius.
I'm done.
Takes a box, puts it back, and leads you away. Leads you away just because he doesn't want to leave you with everything.
Of course.
Takes you back to the front desk and looks through like this index and right here. And he turns it around and should be across town, closer to the lakeside.
Thank you. You've been a great help to both of us.
Glad to help. Come back anytime.
I would certainly hope not, but thank you.
Agreed.
Always at public's disposal. Lewis
Well,
dying
Echo?
quietly in the corner.
Don't worry about it.
Echo, shall we all head over together?
Yes, I'm going to send Nora to check in on Imuk and Didi and see what they found.
He kind of like gets in close. Echo, would it not be best to send Gordon with instead?
I would
Gordon.
think so as I would think both of them, actually.
Oh, that's very well a good idea. I just have a creeping suspicion Gordon does not want to be in my company for much longer at the moment.
Why would that?
On the accounts of relations that I had with Miss Irene, he seemed to give a tell that may have been attracted to the lady.
I beg your pardon?
He seemed to
Completely
give a
missed,
tell that he was attracted to the gentle lady.
I
missed the thing I said yes the last time.
did. I completely missed it.
Irene has a type, and he fits. he fits the type.
Ah,
So does Ignatius.
Yes.
I see. Well,
I mean him no ill will, I hope you know this. I just don't necessarily think he shares the sentiment at the moment.
I'm not sure he does either. Regardless, this is strictly business oriented, of course. We are investigating a murder after all.
Yes, we are. And that takes precedence over other relations. Bear your crew to command, Echo. I will be here to be commanded as you see fit as well.
Declan, out of character, how do you think we should divide and conquer with this?
I think your suggestion of send Nora and Gordon to check in on the crew is a good one. And you and I can go it alone. And if anything does happen, we're two badass warlocks. I don't think anything's fucking with us.
Damn right, we're bad bitches.
We are bad bitches.
All right, that's the plan.
All right, then we shall swap over to Irene. Irene.
Hello.
It has been about, let's say, 2 hours of her lecturing you on Minotaur history.
Okay, what's been her disposition throughout this entire lecturing?
Nice enough, but mildly condescending.
Okay. Irene's just they have been quietly listening and just, absorbing what she can, but also kind of plotting in the background.
And with that, that pretty much leads up anything important, unless you start wanting to get to know everything's history, which knowing you and your whatever you have, I suppose, it wouldn't be against the idea entirely that you would do that. But
I mean, I'm sure that this will get me at 5 for now. Just, good to have a baseline. I do eventually plan on, learning more.
good. Can't have an uncultured woman be my rival in love, so to speak. She crosses her arms.
You're what?
No.
I don't follow.
She raises an eyebrow at that. You really are the most dense woman alive, aren't you?
Depends on your definition of dense. I'm pretty sure
No,
you're
it doesn't.
technically
You're
denser than
literally
me if we want
dense.
to go by, physical weight versus, total volume.
You are correct. Muscle weighs more than that puny little brain of yours and your weak arms.
Okay. That's literally what I was saying. You don't have to reiterate.
I do, because I want to say it meaner. Anyway,
This is just nerds arguing over who's fat, except for Irene called her fat and she corrected her and was like, that's fat with a PH.
no, it's thick with a muscle mommy.
Thick with 3 C's.
It's a thick with a TH.
Fifth.
Fifth.
Fine, if you refuse to understand, that's fine.
I'm not refusing to understand anything. You're being obtusely vague about the situation and pretending like I know something that I don't.
Obtusely vague.
Yes, that would be 100% how I would describe the way that you're reacting.
The entire dormitory heard you and the hunter ravaging each other, and I'm being vague.
Yeah.
What in the
Yeah.
world are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Give me my page so I can roll.
I think Dee Dee is trying to jump in.
Yeah.
Dee is trying.
Isn't Dee Dee,
Dee coming in with the
gone?
cock block.
It has been 2 hours.
Dee Dee's gone. They're nowhere near this conversation.
What are you
Oh,
rolling?
dropped it.
Humanity.
Portal. I thought somebody else logged in as me and then had them talking to myself, only to realize those were my notes from last session. Yes, I was gonna try to barrel in.
You're trying to barrel in. And
Yes.
so you're coming down the ladder.
Dee Dee out of context is what I imagine Dee Dee right now.
Uh-oh.
I imagine Dee Dee falls down the ladder.
Probably heard some ish was about to drop and
Well, you fall down the ladder, and then having heard the commotion, down comes this little friend, or this big friend, not having heard anything, it's like, Dee Dee, are you okay? As fucking Argentia is just fucking glaring at Irene, like she's either being intentionally stupid or is just stupid.
The only thing that remotely came close to, I suppose, ravaging was him throwing you out a window.
I wish. And
I
that's
have
why
an
we're
urgent
going to.
delivery.
Dee Dee is like, I tried to scramble up, I assume. The little friend, no, and the Minotaur picks Dee Dee up and just
How does the Minotaur pick Dee Dee up?
like under the back.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like, here, let me help. And he just walks over with Dee Dee in his arms, like, here, this hurt it. They hurt themselves. Apparently trying to get to you.
Okay, I'm not a doctor. Why are you bringing it to me? Also, hi, Dee Dee. What do you need?
I need you to eat this first, and then I have other important news.
Why are you giving me more food? You've already given me something.
Did I?
Yes. Yes. You're
Kind of hit my head.
do we need to take them to the nurse? I could go get Kura.
No, we
Arden,
have
can
things
why
to do.
don't you take Dee Dee to
Things
the
to do.
infirmary?
He can't. We have things to do. There's murder mysteries to be solved.
What?
There's mysteries to be solved.
No. You specifically said there was a murder mystery to be
There's
solved.
mysteries to be solved. I don't know who's allowed to know what.
Then why did you say it out loud in front of people that might potentially not be allowed to know? Also, why do you keep falling down the ladder? This is the second or third time you've fallen down the ladder.
We may need to install stairs.
People with long legs.
Listen, I will join you in a little bit, Dee Dee. I'm just kind of in the middle of something. Apparently, Argentina here is confused about something, and I don't quite understand how or why.
Argentia.
Irene, can you leave Massachusetts alone, please?
She comes over and is like, it's Argentia, and she just picks up Dee Dee by the horns. Or by the antlers.
With the Spanish accent.
Yes, Argentia. Yes, that's the name.
Dee Dee is lifted off the ground.
Magenta!
Suddenly,
Put Dee Dee down!
Magenta.
very suddenly, Dee Dee is on the floor, but she still has antlers in her hands.
You broke Dee Dee's horns.
Oh, it's not my fault they weren't glued on properly.
That's not how horns work.
She tosses them behind her and picks Dee Dee up by the scruff of the shirt.
Anyways, no, nothing like that is going on between me and Throg. I don't understand why anybody thinks that's happening.
3 people.
Just Throg sneezes where he's at.
So if you would just be so kindly as to not spread around false rumors about me, I would greatly appreciate it.
He's been seen
She's a
naked.
very shy
almost,
individual.
He's been seen almost naked in your bed twice.
When?
The day we moved in and the day everybody else moved in.
The only time I remotely remember anything about this is whenever he decided he was wrestling with his Triceratops.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Is that what they're calling it now? As she just fucking carries Dee Dee away.
Oh, I know. It definitely wasn't that.
Listen, I'd like to
Anyway.
imagine that this also means that she's contemplating whether or not this means that there's 3.
What?
Hey,
Hello?
What?
Yeah, that was very strange. 3 penises.
7 Vaganyas.
I'm gonna need more peanuts.
were you just here because of Dee Dee?
I heard Dee Dee
And a lot
fall.
more hands for Jorkin.
Well,
Okay.
I watched them fall, and just kind of goes over and
Rude.
picks up the antlers and comes back and gently sets them on the table.
Right.
Well, that, and I was hoping you wouldn't run away at least this once if my sister was distracting you.
Huh.
Because I've been trying to introduce myself to you for a week and a half.
Dee Dee is a very good distraction.
Well,
Kick the baby.
yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yes, you've run away thrice now. I'm very surprised I still see you.
Yeah. To be absolutely frank, I didn't know how to talk to you, so I just decided I wasn't going to, and I left.
That's decidedly honest. I'm not quite sure. Can I ask why?
You do realize that you two are the first 2 Minotaurs I've ever met in my life, right?
No, I had no idea that was the case.
Okay, well, now you know. Congratulations.
Well, congratulations on having the, I would hope, best and worst examples of our, well, that's rude to the worst, in meeting myself and my sister. But,
Sister's a very strange one.
I'm pretty sure she's more animal than Minotaur. I think at one point she
DM.
may have been raised by wolves. Yes?
As soon as you're done, I have a question.
Yes, okay.
I was reading. Okay.
Just hang on. Pretty sure
Take
she
your
was
time.
raised by
Sorry.
wolves.
It's fine. She's just very strange and very flinky towards me for some reason. Well, I guess I kind of know why now. It doesn't make much sense to me.
What do you mean?
Apparently she's jealous of my name?
Oh, yeah, I could have told you that part. I mean,
That would require me talking to you when I wasn't terrified of you.
yeah, would have required that, and then after everybody kind of, well, there was a lot of noise, and we could hear you. Oh, God. Just kind of looks down
Why
at his
does everyone seem to be assuming that I'm sleeping with Throg?
We've twice now seen him
Here,
naked.
have
Twice
a
now
tissue.
he's been reported naked.
Coming down with something?
In your bed.
I don't know. Something's just.
The only thing Throg does in our room is play with his frickin' Triceratops and, like, play fight with it and train it. It's a Triceratops.
Stop calling it an
It makes a lot of noise.
Sneeze one more time, man. I'll give you a walloping.
I don't know what's going on.
Stomp sneezes.
Oh. No, not you two stumps.
Stumpsy.
I'm not sure if that's a euphemism or not.
No, it's not. He's literally fighting with his Triceratops. He literally threw your sister out a window.
Yeah, that kind of came off as he kind of said you were his woman at that point, and that added to everything, yes.
I don't believe that was the exact wording he used.
Well, he is Irene, which when someone tends to say someone their name, it tends
This
to
is
mean
not
it
the
romantically.
Throg we're talking about.
I just met him. Well, I just met him about a week and a half ago. I don't really know the man that well. Take your medicine.
So let me get this straight. Everyone thinks that I'm having sex with Throg.
After several different things, yes. Several people seem to think that, as well as me. Well, me and my sister being two of them.
Irene just covers her face with her palm and just inhales deeply and exhales slowly.
You're also the only non-sibling sharing a room in the dorm, so everybody kind of. Well, you're not the only ones, but you're the only couples besides siblings have been sharing rooms in the dorms.
No, they're not.
Throg has basically decided that I am his best friend and that we are going to do things together because I am a very quiet, antisocial person who would much rather spend all of her time reading than socializing. Throg has decided to take it upon himself to try to change.
That was close. I almost.
Kind of,
Not the edging.
Aster lowering his
kind of
fist.
thinks for a moment.
Don't know if you've noticed it, but Throg is an exceptionally outgoing person.
Jesus.
I've noticed that, yes.
Fucking smacks him.
He thinks that he can help me fix my antisocialness. And to a degree, he has. So I can't really get upset with him in that regard. But no, we're not sleeping together. No, we're not cohabitating as a couple. We just happened to share a room before, and now we're sharing a room now.
Thinks about that for a moment and then goes, all right, then, now that we know one another, I'm going to forcefully assert my own presence then to attempt to get past your antisocialness and say that I will see you for lunch at the fancy place
At the
next to
clam.
the diner tomorrow. He asks that part.
The dragon clam?
Her offer.
Yes.
And we're going to switch scenes there.
We can't switch scenes because you have to go with Dee Dee.
Eventually, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Dee Dee. We
Dee
cut
Dee is-
over to Dee Dee being like forced into a chair next to
Holy
And being a
cow.
baby.
Not the
Being
chair.
a massive baby.
Not the cuck chair.
just forced
What?
into this chair.
Oh,
What did he mean by
while
that, chat?
while Cora
You're
just
gonna
is
learn
like,
one way or another.
what?
oh.
Just watching, learn.
Its head popped off.
Oh!
And Cora's just like, no, what do you mean its head popped off? The top of it fell off.
She ripped them off.
I didn't rip anything off. I grabbed you and it came off. Not my
Picked me
fault,
up.
apparently.
I fell from the air to the floor. You ripped them out.
No, technically, if that's the case, you ripped them out. Because if I ripped them out, you wouldn't have come into the air.
Me too.
Oh. I'm supposed to knock these off on a tree. You know that, right?
I feel like that's more violent than if I just pick you up and your weight pulls them off.
I don't know what to do now. They're supposed to get itched off by a tree. This has never happened. Why would you pull them off?
Again, I didn't. You fell off them.
You grab
fell
people
off.
by their horns often?
She thinks about that for a second. Not in a while. Not since my first boyfriend.
Yeah.
What?
But what happened with their first boyfriend? Let me just capture this woman.
He tried. Didn't work.
He tried, he failed.
For
She grabbed him
reference,
by the
Dee
horn.
Dee's ew was because she mentioned having a boyfriend. Dee Dee did not comprehend what she said.
I. All right. Whatever your filthy little mind is thinking, she
Hmm?
just kind of puts her hand in her face, and you're the
Ew.
one who fell out of your horns.
Yeah. Dean's gonna be
Dee Dee's
so
bald
upset.
now?
Indeed. Judy has no antlers no more.
Hey. Yeah, the white rat just kind of finishes looking you over. Well, yeah, you're healthy as can be. You just happened to fall out. I guess those. I guess getting kind of looks you over, looks at himself, like, I don't weigh that much. They must have been really loose then.
Well, I mean, they did kind of. And Dee Dee stops talking as there's flashbacks to getting stuck in chairs, breaking mahogany desks.
Yeah.
They have kind of been in every single solid object in this entire goddamn school.
Well, nothing's damaged, and they'll grow back whenever they do, I guess.
Oh, I know.
Well,
That's my second set.
he kind of thinks about that for a second and does the math in his head. Yeah, that sounds about right, I think. Usually they don't expect us to memorize everything, so I'm pretty sure that's right for whatever you are. Are you okay otherwise?
Uh, Other than all of you people are surrounding me.
Well, yes, we're worried about you. Even the big one's worried about you. She's just being a bitch about it. And just the rat's picked up by his like robes, and she just glares at him. Oh, don't you be fucking talking like that. We both know. Get off me. Get off me.
Stop picking us up!
You're picked up as well, so she's got one of you in each hand. Small things
Dee
are
Dee's,
meant to be picked up.
Dee Dee's just going to be squirming and motioning towards Ivan and Snake Friend for help.
They're gonna come over and just kind of surround, like, calm down, okay, we understand. And she just puts him down, and fine. Don't go falling. Well, you also fell on your head 30 seconds before these things fell off, so don't yell at me about it. She kind of grumbles and goes
Blair's
to sit
scent
over you.
glands. I'd have, yeah, I could take her if I had my hand.
You're gonna fight, right?
We know. How about this? How about we go back down there, we get your horns, and we make an arts and crafts project out of them?
What do you want to do with my horns?
Well, you can
Huh?
cut them apart and turn them into instruments, tools, many little things. You can do it instead of wood.
Oh. They just put it over the mantelpiece at the home.
Oh, we could do that as well. But we don't really have a mantle. We could put them over the professor's desk.
Meh. We'll figure
Oh,
something out.
I realize we do have a mantle. Oh, okay. And he just kind of, you three are just kind of off and shuffled along, and like quickly you go down, grab the horns, and Irene's just gone, and now we go.
What?
to
Damn it!
back to
Jurassic Park.
oh right, this will be about where these three get here along
Yeah,
with
we
you.
left Jurassic Park.
These three have been waiting here, just kind of like. I assume they're going to share information. They've been sharing information while Dee Dee's been on their little adventure.
Dee Dee has side quests nobody knows about, okay?
It's okay. We also have side quests that no one knows about.
Pink dot.
Vital information they have for the party is that they do move in herds.
And then we'll go to Ignatius and fucking Jericho. Words. I don't know why I forgot.
Anyway, Dia,
It's
my
okay.
question was I was reading through the notes in the actual
Yes.
Foundry chat. Is Diego's last name spelled correctly, or is there supposed to be an H?
No, that is correct.
Does it matter? It was written by. Oh,
I believe
yeah.
that's correct. Check.
I just wanted to be sure since the cufflink said
It's missing an E actually.
DH.
Oviedo.
Okay.
Yes, they are. Otherwise, it's spelled fine.
Because I was like, oh no, is it David
His
Herschel?
name is
or is it
Ovidio?
Oviedo.
Diego Ovidio, but we spelled it wrong.
Ovidio. Well,
Sounds like we're good though.
listen,
Yes.
it was verbally given to
Yeah.
Dee Dee by a tree, and Dee Dee is not literate. So, what do you want from me?
Yeah, you know what? It's that's perfectly
Dee
fine.
Dee's writing down sign language in her journal.
Fantastic is spelled with a 4 instead of an A.
Yeah. Dee Dee, how are you going to remember all this? I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Again, it's just a small house. You're stopping it by a nice little house, just off the back, like it's like a back road near the lake, and then like 2 roads over, they're still building more buildings. So it's like a small home. It's not quite lakefront, but it's lake adjacent. So
Lake back.
it's pretty nice, but it's also very small. Ain't no lake back girl. Ain't no lake back girl. It's a nice little wooden house, probably 1 bedroom, 1 extra room, bathroom, bedroom. That's like,
Piss room.
but in a nice way, not like a rundown, shitty small home way.
Should I do the knocking, or do you wish to represent us in this matter?
I suppose it is. Knocking is inconsequential. It's about what we say when we enter the door.
Perfect.
Fuck off.
That scared me.
Well,
Too
how
immersive.
should we go about this then? I'm sure they don't know that their brother is dead.
Likely not.
Why wouldn't they? Sorry. I'm supposed to be on mute.
You're getting your horns fixed.
Let's play this by ear and see where this takes us.
Okay.
I
Then
think
who should do the introductions? I shall.
I suppose I'll let you take the lead this once.
Very well. And Iggy will knock on the door. Now you can play the sound effect, Andrew.
Yes.
No, he's not going to do it.
All right.
No, he's not gonna do it. He's gonna do.
Oh, okay, close enough. Oh, there we go. There we go.
You can just ask me to do it.
We,
In front of it.
the door opens, and inside you see a average height, dark haired man with a full beard, full graying beard. Yes, how can I help you?
Good day, sir. Would you happen to be Paracelsus Herschel?
Parasocial? No.
Skevis, yes. Why?
Well, unfortunately, we bring ill tidings. Your brother, David, he was killed recently.
Goddamn time. What got him? Why are they sending children out to go and tell people? Or is this what they do with the new recruits now?
No, this was a murder investigated by the school. What got him was. Did it say in the report what exactly?
I would assume the blood loss after having his face sliced open from ear to ear.
Well, yeah, but did it say his face was sliced open? Is what I'm asking.
From ear to ear, basically.
Well, he was killed by a knife or a sword or some slashing pointy objects. He was cut from ear to ear, around the neck.
Around the neck. So my stupid brother. Yeah, that sounds about right.
May we be permitted to come inside and ask a few questions about him?
Yeah,
Seeing
come
that.
on.
Thank you, sir.
Turns around, heads in. You see, he just kind of sits down in like a nice leather chair. There's a couch across from him. Come on. I'm not offering you anything. I've got
You wouldn't
anything to
ask for any.
offer. What do you
You
want to
wouldn't ask.
know?
Well, first off, what kind of a man was David, in your own words?
Let's see. An asshole. Idiot. Gambling fool.
Why would you describe him as such? What made him an asshole and an idiot?
Well, what made him an asshole was stealing all of my money to go and gamble it away at something he wasn't even good at. That's what.
What
And
did
an
he?
idiot because.
Plus, he gambled away stolen money like an idiot.
What was he gambling on? You said something that he's not good at.
Odds. You're right. I was a little too unspecific. Cards, horses. Let's see. Probably if he could hold his breath for more than 5 minutes. The man bet on anything he could, everything he could was something he was fucking terrible at.
Do you happen to know where he was 3 days ago when he was murdered?
No, and thank God I didn't, or I would have killed him myself.
Do you know if he had any affiliations with some more unsavory crowds or organizations?
He just kind of waves his hand. Probably every single one of them that had something to do with illegal or legal gambling. I can't really think he'd be smart enough to get anywhere else. I mean, who's gonna trust a fool like him to sell drugs, to move anything without running his mouth? Chances are the only thing he could do is gamble, cheat.
Would you say that he had any enemies other than yourself, of course, that you know of?
Anyone who cheated out of money? I don't know any of them. I made it a point of business not to go and talk to any of the people he knows.
Very well. Do you know where his place of residence was?
I don't know if he. I don't know. Last I remember, he was living in a house on the other side of town. One of those cheaper buildings where it's just a room, a bathroom, and a stove.
You wouldn't happen to have an address, would you?
I don't have an address, but I can tell you the general area, and you can figure it out from there.
Anything helps, thank you.
Kind of grabs like some paper and jots down he just kind of jots down the places around it that he knows, and you're like, oh, it's this place.
And that's just considered to be like the poorer part of town.
Yeah, it's basically like the lowest, or it's day by day like home space. If you can't pay by the end of the night, whatever's in there is either thrown out or sold.
Okay. Erica, do you have any questions?
One I can certainly think of is, did he always wear glasses? I know this may seem like a very inconsequential question, but there was something on his person when he died that raises some questions.
Glasses. Can't quite remember him ever needing them, but I do remember him mentioning last time I saw him buying a bunch of fancy clothes. Usually, heavens knows what happens and can't afford that shit. But for some reason, he apparently won it big or something. To me, cheated. It's half the reason why I expect he's dead. Why?
There was a pair that was
He-
found on him after he had been murdered.
And one single gold cufflink, but not a set.
If I had to guess when it came to that, I would say he met him. Probably bet the one and then gave up before he could lose the other.
Not a bad proposition. Hmm. Erica, is there anything else?
I don't believe there's anything else that I have to personally ask. Can you think of anything?
Just one last question that I can think of, and this is purely opinionated. If you had to guess, based off of your assessment of your brother and every bit of evidence that we've given you today, can you think of anyone specifically who would have done this murder?
No one specific, no. Can't really
I
think
thought
of
as much.
anything too. She pisses off everybody, or heavens knows she's finally wins something. It turns out he cheated or he got lucky, and people get mad. Sounds like it was probably that last one, if I had to guess. He cheated, then ended up fucking getting his ass killed, getting everything taken back.
I can understand that, of course. Well, thank you for your time, sir. If there's anything, the city guard will be able to answer any questions that you may have, and they'll have the body as well, if you wish to prepare that however you will.
You can bury the
Otherwise,
damn thing with
thank
the
you.
rest of the poor folk.
Otherwise,
thank you for your
thank you
time.
for your time, sir. We say at the exact same time.
Yeah, really.
Good. Go on, get out. Had enough of me day messed up. Damn people coming around. Starts grumbling and gets up and goes to his little kitchen, and you just hear banging and moving stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to leave.
Bye, Declan.
So-
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye, bye bye.
Have a good
bye,
stream,
bye.
guys.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
It's the most wonderful time.
No, it's not. We just got rid of the snow. Do not.
No.
No.
Season of
No.
It's
I
in the
would
mid
say,
60s right now. Let it stay like that. God
Yes
damn
Just
it.
to the season.
It's
It
like
is
70
only
where
ever
I'm
time
at,
for
man.
Halloween.
I'm gonna
This
kill
is
that
like
motherfucking
Halloween
dragon.
today.
This is Halloween.
I'm
this
going to have
is
tradition if we
Halloween.
do not have
Halloween,
more
Halloween.
days with decent weather.
Do your
I just
thing
was
and rub
gonna
that
say-
thing.
Bum, diddy, diddy,
Wait,
diddy,
wait.
bum, bum.
DM, what?
What?
Bum,
I said
diddy,
I said
diddy,
all right.
bum.
I was gonna say
No.
I'm
Alright.
permanently
That
stuck
is not
with
what
him
you
as
said,
his voice.
DM.
Anyway,
I'm
What are you
permanently
rubbing
stuck
on?
with him. He
What is he
Uh,
rubbing, chat? What did he mean by this?
getting back to things.
Keep stroke me off.
Oh God! All
I
right,
like how
Yeah,
that's what
that shut everyone up.
everybody
that
off.
broke me. That broke me a little bit. All right, all right.
Jarvis, stroke it just a little.
Just,
Just a little bit.
all right. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm here. I'm alive.
But are you really?
Hello.
I think.
No.
Hang on. Am I streaming to the
Where
wrong
are you,
YouTube
Dakota?
channel?
What?
I think I'm streaming to the wrong YouTube channel.
What channel are you
God damn it,
streaming to?
Dakota.
APs.
Oh no, this is the right one. It's just not
Yes.
showing up on my
Cool.
fucking thing. All right, that's weird. All right, whatever. Sorry, continue. I noticed that my fucking thing wasn't working. I was real confused. You guys can easily find the other place, and it is on the very north side of town. It's essentially they started building everything where they started the road on the like outside end of the forest. And so it's about fuck, how big did I say this place was? Hang on, do I still have my diagram? Um, do I still have it? No, I don't think I do. Oh no, I do. I do.
Yay.
Zah.
This is really shitty map. I need to update. But here, I'll put this in the D&D chat for the time being. Actually, shit, fuck that. It's somewhere on the north side of town. It's not the
Okay.
poor area, but it tends to be where people who need the most work go, because it's where they put all of the work buildings. This is a big storehouse. This is a big yada yada. This is where like we pay a dude to move a box 3 times a day. That kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. The first question I have is, are there like names of occupants on like mailboxes or whatever for each of the buildings? I know that's like a bit of a stretch, but I figure why not ask the obvious?
Okay, so it's in the building. There's like when you find it, it's this big white building. It's actually pretty clean. It's just very what's the word? I guess clinical. It almost looks like a big hospital, but it's not.
Just a really
Okay.
sterile sort of.
So it's like a sterile ass apartment building.
All right.
And inside
With-
the main room, there's a wall of like boxes with numbers on them, and then you
Mhm.
just see like each one just has a little magic writing over the name that can easily be erased and just written over.
Okay.
And then there's just a fucking
Is it-
box to the side in the corner near a window where it's just filled with mail.
Okay. Do you want to look through the mail and I'll see if we can get a key to the room?
Would going through others' mail be considered illegal?
As long as you stick
they're-
to the big box there, you shouldn't commit a crime because it's basically anybody
All
who
right,
doesn't pay.
Yeah.
That's where their mail gets thrown.
big box it is.
That was someone's nickname in college.
Fine.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do before I go rifling through all the different letters in there.
Yeah.
Wand
Just
of
wash
magic
your hands.
detection. That too. Wand of magic detection. I'm going to use it on the box and see if I can see if there's any letters in there that have some kind of spell on them or enchantment, or there's something in them that's magical.
There's like two small packages that are labeled to like Adrian, and then another one to like some name that you're pretty sure is Elvish because it has like three apostrophes in it. But otherwise, you're it's just like there's nothing big and magical.
And so this is just mail for people who don't pay. It's not like they're dead or anything.
Yep. They can come and get their shit. They just gotta actually go and do it.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's any letters to people in there who Erico may recognize
Yes.
the names of at least? Ooh, how is a 22?
22 is good enough to know that. Okay, this is really sad. You find three names that you recognize, but none of them are connected to this. But you find like 6 letters in total over like 4, 1, and 1 to 3 separate people, and they were a bunch of people who graduated the previous year that looked like, oh man, they're gonna actually do something. They're gonna make something of themselves, and it's just like handwritten letters. Like, people rarely get out of this place and don't end up in worse places, is basically how you know of it. So it's just sad. But there's nothing like relevant.
Well, I'm not going to go opening up packages from people who might miss them, so I suppose my work in this bin is done. Ignatius, how's it coming?
Well, let's see. How is it coming? I'm looking for like a administrative assistant, someone like a office person who might have like spare keys.
There's a gnomish woman sitting on a very high stool at the desk who looks up at you. Yes, how can I help you?
Uh, there was a tenant here who passed away recently. Uh, David Herschel. We were wondering if we could get a spare key to his room to investigate and see if there could be any clues as to help solve his murder.
David Herschel. All right. Well, let me see if I can help you, or if we've already lent out his room. And she pulls out this like ledger over to the right. Let's see. 3 days. 3 days. And you see her just slowly putting a little finger on each thing and just going down this big list. And it goes up to then goes up to the next part of the page. It goes to the other page.
A lot of tenants.
A lot of people we remove and add. It's a day-to-day rental.
Of course.
Uh,
Take your time.
all right, we haven't kicked him. She does that for like another 5 minutes, looking over the next 2 pages, and then closes the book. All right, so we haven't kicked him out. So, and then she looks for another book. She opens up another book and starts looking through like the list of tenant names. He's on the third floor, room 7. You wanted an extra key to go see his things?
Yes, ma'am. If that's all acceptable.
Well, he's paid until the end of the week, so if there are any extra, or if there's anything left for anyone who matters to him, they can come and get it, but otherwise we throw everything out that's not valuable on the weekends.
Of course.
She hops down off the stool, walks over to this little indent under the desk, opens a little door, hands you a key from under it, like puts it on top of the desk, reaching up, closes the door. I'll want that back before you leave, obviously.
You'll get it back before we leave. Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. If you ever need a place to stay, make sure you pick here, the place with all the cheer, Sandy Oaks Estates.
I'll be sure to remember that. Thank you, ma'am. Echo, I have the key. We're ready to go.
Excellent.
And up the stairs they will go.
This is the craziest love hotel I've seen yet.
Uh, you go up, it's super easy to what's the word? You go up, it's easy enough to get there. It's flights of stairs. On this third floor, you see a couple of people talking outside the door, outside doors down the hall. And when you get to the room, easily open it, and it is just, again, it's a one room. There's a little area for like kitchen stuff, and then there's a bathroom. In the room, you spot a small shelf with a few books on it.
What are the books like? Are they like, just miscellaneous just for show books, or are they actually like I don't know, how to gamble 101 or shit like that?
Yes, there's How to Gamble 101, how best to cheat at card games, games you can it's like how to count cards and win fame. And then there's like the
Okay.
bardic tales of inspiration, or how to distract people while playing poker, how to manipulate dice. And then it goes on to like, just here's like one book of like shitty poetry. There's like some Bible from some religion, you don't know what it is at first glance. And then there's like
Okay.
another shelf under that with some knickknacks on it that look like they're the D&D equivalent of like those little shitty angels you can buy at like flea markets, but they're like
Oh, yeah,
little
okay.
wooden ones that somebody obviously with no skill whittled out like a little angel. And the only reason you can tell that's what it is because the wings are obvious. Otherwise, it's just a person-shaped thing.
Okay.
And there is a bed on the floor in the corner. I think that's it. Yeah.
Nice one.
Nice.
Andrew's
Well,
doing some good old burps.
with somebody such as this, my first instinct is to look for a stash of sorts in their residence where they may have hid their belongings, or at least the more
Yeah.
valuable.
Well, with someone of this character, my first guess would be under the mattress. My second guess would be in the bathroom. My third guess would be somewhere in the cupboards behind the plates.
I'm going to roll an investigation check to see if I can find anything hidden out of sight like that.
Go ahead.
I can give my own.
Ilma, let me know if I miss anything, please.
Yep, got it.
16
nat
for
20.
Ignatius. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. Doesn't need to be fucking rolled.
Well, no. I'll say you're each looking in different parts. Ignatius, you check the bathroom.
Yes.
You under what is essentially like it's a very shitty built into the wall toilet, and like the
Okay.
like it's almost like a stone square with a wooden fucking thing on top. Because there are piping systems.
Yeah.
And
Aqueducts.
yeah, you find that there is a loose brick in the it's like that. It's tiled like stone squares. You find you find a loose square and just kind of pry it open, and there's a just enough room to hide a pair of boots with no, not boots. What am I saying? That's something else. There's enough space to hide a tightly written note, like folded and rolled over real tight, and then shoved in like a scroll.
Okay.
And opening it up, it reads something like, "Ah, thieves, liars! No way you're stealing my stuff. Or if you find this and I'm not here anymore, I'm just dead." And you can tell at one point there was like something else metal stuffed in here because there's scuffs around it.
Yeah. But they moved it to somewhere else.
Yes, which is where we go to Airco. Airco, you check under the bed. You literally just flip the mattress up against the wall. It's not that heavy. It's not that comfortable looking. And for a moment, you're like, "Well, there's nothing." And then you and Ilmo both spot it and go, "There," in your head. And the floors are wood, and there is a very badly replaced wooden board in the very corner of the room.
So he took his stash from a somewhat decent hiding spot and then put it in a much worse hiding spot.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh, we're dealing with a real genius here, Erico.
It's always under the mattress with these people. All right. So is it just opened? Is there some kind of lock on it?
It is just a little wooden board that is. It's like they pried up the floorboard and then put it back, but they fucked up the wood when they did it.
I am going to carefully. Actually, can I use Erico's? Well, first thing I'm going to do is wand of magic detection again to check for traps.
No magic traps. No.
Cool. The way you said magic trap is. So what she's gonna do, and I don't know how you might want to do this, but Ilmo being sentient, I am actually going to use the ribbon whip ability that she has to sort of use it to feel around the crevices between the boards and underneath it, and just kind of very lightly sort of graze the board and feel for any traps or mechanisms or anything.
That's very easy to do. He basically slips in, and then you just hear, "Oh, that's stupid," and you see the board lift up just a little bit, and then you hear a thunk as something hits it, and then it pushes up the rest of the way. It was essentially just this stupid. Looking in, it was a little seesaw that was apparent that with like a little piston thing that just shoved one end down and was supposed to like shoot up like a rock. It's the most basic ugly thing, and if you did it at all slow, it would just hit the board anyway.
So uncivilized. Okay. Boards coming up. What else is in there?
Inside are a small bag filled with the first thing you notice is that it's not quite jewelry, but just accessories. Like there's like silver cufflinks, a necklace, uh, a wedding ring or two, just various little like things. That's the first thing you notice, and then you notice that like a few of them are just very obviously shitty and fake. And anything else, I'll need an investigation check for.
The investigation check coming up. I'll use this one. 19.
Yeah, okay. You easily realize that like a good quarter of it's fake, and the other 3/4 is cheap. But the one thing you do notice is that each and everything in there has like initials on it in some way, or someone's name. And you never see the same name twice.
Well, I would assume this is one of two things, either gambling prizes or accessories from people he's killed.
Killed.
No, that's just me saying that out of character.
Oh.
You know what? That's Ilmo saying it in character to you.
I was thinking something very, very similar.
Have you found anything? All I have here is a note saying how dumb I am.
Many things, as a matter of fact, one of which was a thwarted trap. It would seem we have found some ill-gotten gains. Anything else in there outside of the bag of accessories?
There's a single it's not like it's essentially identification. It's not like a passport or anything, but it's like proving who you are, something like that. And it's you're it's not in his name, and it's not something somebody would gamble with. And then under that is a disguise kit, like a tiny one.
What's the name on the identifying article?
Identifying article's name is Luena Ivalio.
Ignatius, what do you make of all of this?
Asius comes in from the bathroom and starts looking at, well, at the
passport first, and then the ill-gotten gains, as they are called, and then that like everything else, and just sort of comes to. I believe this one fancied himself a con man. There are a dime a dozen in Tilbury, or well, there were a dime a dozen in Tilbury.
If I had
People
to
who would
guess,
use your guesses.
he tried to con the wrong person. And the person
Could be.
whom he tried to pull one over, as they say, happens to be in the group that we've been chasing this whole time.
It's possible. It could also be a simple case of wrong place, wrong time. He was likely gambling. His brother said he loved to do it. He probably was doing it. If he would have, yeah, if he would have been doing this line of work instead, surely he would have brought his identification with him, or any of these accessories, as they were. But then again, that's from someone who knew better conmen in Tilbury. I don't know what this individual was thinking.
I feel like we're awfully close to something here. Like, this is what should be, for all intents and purposes, one giant dead end, but there's just some thread here that's right beneath the surface that's going to crack this wide open for us. Not just in here, I mean just with this whole murder. I feel like there's something here that's going to lead us right to the Red Hand.
I have an idea. You know where they found the body, correct?
Yes, in the dormitory.
In my room. What is the closest area in that proximity where one would go to gamble?
Insight check, DM?
Yes, and repeat what you said. My brain didn't accept it.
What is the closest area to the old dormitories where a person would want to go to gamble?
That's an 18, by the way. I'm just rolling all of her good skills today.
Technically, you are allowed to get the room in the Harbinger Inn, the downstairs, and you're allowed to do whatever in there, as long as it doesn't go over a certain amount of gold. And besides that, there are a couple of there's like an official it's essentially whatever this world's mahjong would be, where you can bet money on people or play yourself and bet. And then heavens knows there's probably at least one other tavern that doesn't give a shit if you gamble in a corner as long as nobody fights over it. Like one
But
smaller
the
place
closest place to the dorm would
would be the
Harbinger Inn, you
Inn.
said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything in here that's actually worth, in the accessories bag at least, it's worth taking and selling?
Let's see. High or low?
Hi.
Nope.
Could these at least be used for raw material or
Oh yeah.
components in some
Oh
way?
yeah.
All right.
They're nice, and they're nice enough where like if like they can be used for stuff like that. Yeah.
All right. Take the bag. Nasius, anything you'd like to take out of here before it's repurposed?
There wouldn't happen to be anything with the initials IT on there, would there be?
Let me
High or
check.
low?
Low.
There is a ring, and it says to the glorious IT.
The IT department is involved.
Going to Best Buy with this motherfucker.
This is proof
Best Buy?
I'm a nerd or whatever they call them. Nerd Geek Squad.
Have
Yeah,
you
Geek
tried
Squad.
shutting it off and turning it back on?
Have you tried hitting it repeatedly with a hammer?
Well, yeah, but my dog
You
still
tried
just
blowing
keeps
into the
barking.
cartridge?
Oh,
No, like one time,
Best.
my brother got a laptop from Best Buy, and not the bezel, but like the case on the back of it was cracked after he had sent it in to get something fixed on it. Came back, the back of it had it was like a crack or a scratch going down the back of it. It was very noticeable. So, since they caused it, instead of taking it back and replacing it, since they caused the damage, what do? They give him money to buy stickers to cover it up. They don't actually
That's so
say,
stupid.
"Oh yeah, we did that. Here, we'll cover it for you. Don't worry." They're like, "Give you
Here's
money to
some
buy
stickers.
stickers and cover it up."
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it's those
fucking-
like stupid "I love Best Buy" stickers.
Well, no,
Shit
they
like
just
that.
like they weren't gonna reimburse for like fixing that since they're the ones who caused the problem. But they're like, best we can do is $3
stickers.
for some shitty stickers.
Yeah. Oh my god. What the
Thanks
hell,
for
man?
that, assholes.
I had a computer science teacher back in high school whose famous motto was saying, "A computer is not like a child. Beating it will not make it run faster."
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The man looked like a pirate. That's actually the best description of him. He had like a earring. I swear to God, give that man an eye patch and maybe a hook hand, he would have been a fucking buccaneer. Anyways,
Oh,
yeah, Ignatius will take the ring of the glorious IT.
beautiful.
He's
And,
not gonna wear it, at least at the moment. But like, it's something a little nice to have.
This goose chase is getting a little frustrating here.
I think it would be in our best interests to go to the Harbinger Inn and see if they saw this man. Let's assume on the best case scenario, the man died, and whoever killed him dragged his body across the street to the most convenient space that they could find, or they already had a destination in mind, that is in my room, and hoisted the body up into my room, either with magic or sheer brute strength. I went from there. I think checking out this inn wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea.
Oh, I don't
Very
think
worst
so
that can
either.
happen.
It's
Very
just
worst that can happen. No one knows.
I feel like every thread just leads us deeper into this, and yet we're still at the most shallow point in the case. But if this is what restores the budget
is-
to the dormitory, then I'm willing to chase this however far however far this leads.
It is possible this leads us nowhere. But have you looked in the kitchen?
Kitchen. No, I haven't.
it's your
Why?
kitchenette.
There's always people hiding things behind the dishes.
Is this from experience?
This is simply due to caution of living in an area nearby Tilbury.
All right. I will humor you. Go into the cabinet, DM.
This one's easy enough. You don't really find anything except a real sharp dagger under one of the like behind a plate, behind like a little platter in the back. That's really about it.
Is there anything special about it?
No, just a real sharp, cheap ass dagger. And you can get them anywhere.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't
At least they knew to
entirely
keep
wrong.
themselves armed.
Funny they would put a dagger behind the plates in the same room where they would have knives in a drawer.
Oh, this one is a sharper knife. I don't know necessarily what this man is thinking. We know already it doesn't seem like he's the brightest candle in the bunch.
Is that going to... Is that all the more we need to do in here?
Yeah.
Declan?
Would you mind if I take his books?
Sure.
Why? Oh. Was that asking the DM or...
No, I'm just
It was
being
asking
an asshole.
Erica, actually.
I'm just being an asshole.
Hey, as much as I would like to say no, I don't see what it would hurt. Not that this individual seemed to have a meaningful collection, or an enriching one at that.
No, but books are hard to come by nowadays, and these
Those who-
particular books might have a message in them.
It's even harder
Who
to
knows?
find those who heed the words of books nowadays as well.
That is true. Irene could tell us that. I'm sure of it.
Yes, I'm sure she could tell us quite a bit.
Yes. To the
I'm-
tavern then.
I'm sorry, that was a little too aggressive of me.
She's not here to hear it, and I'm not one to repeat your insults.
I'm trying to be better about it, though, with Irene.
Well, I
Erica, I know that's not
uncharacteristically
necessarily-
appreciate that.
Erica, I don't know. I know.
Erica's making the... Sorry, go ahead. We keep starting and...
No, I'm like tripping over my own words too. I know now it's not necessarily the time or place to discuss this, but we should really have a group dorm meeting. Everyone, just to lay everything out on the table, get some bonding exercises out there, that sort of thing.
Bonding how?
How much do you really know about Irene?
That wasn't my question. I didn't ask why, I asked how.
Oh, yeah. You could split people up into groups of two, set them off to do a task, something small, something that requires cooperation. Not
What?
necessarily a group project, something that'll be, they'll be graded on, but you have a good crew about you. You could set up a little mystery of sorts, clues or something like that.
What, like
Something
a scavenger
fake.
hunt?
Possibly. If that's what you think. Or we can go out to the wilderness. There's jungle and there's desert outside by that. You could have us look for specific ingredients, or talk to certain people, or solve a certain mystery. It'd be a good way to get some bonding done. I can help organize it if you need, but I feel that there's a lot of walls that are put up, and if we're going to be living together in such a... It'd be nice to bring some of those walls down.
I suppose so, but for now we should worry about getting our funding back, because should that
Yes,
fail,
yes.
we're not going to get much done at all, nor can we likely
No.
finance something such as what you're
No,
suggesting.
You're very much correct. I know I'm jumping the gun here. Let's just go.
And then I suppose we're gonna go, DM.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I'll return the key to the gnome woman. I wouldn't forget that.
Of course. Thank you. And Do you want to grab everybody else before you head to the Harbinger Inn?
Let's give everyone else a chance to check in before we go again.
We'll say we're on our way.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
gonna check in, but let's let everyone else.
Let's say it's been 2 hours since you lost your horns, Dee Dee. What would you be doing since you don't know where to go now?
Sark?
Sark?
She's muted.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright,
I kind of wonder if she's in the falling asleep group. I've been dozing.
Honk
Admittedly.
shoe.
Real honk shoe hours.
Sark?
Sork.
Dark. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. In the other
alright.
context, Dee trying to stop what's happening, but can't.
She was asleep before session started, right?
Yeah, I hope she
Yeah.
didn't fall back asleep.
She might have fallen back asleep.
Alright. I'm gonna give everybody a 5-minute break. Go stand up and walk around. I'm gonna play an ad real quick, and we'll be right back.
But what if I don't?
Beep.
She is the origin
Irene
and
is-
the creator. She is the mother,
Oh!
the Bubs, and the Lucky.
Yeah,
Bucky.
Lucky
Ferris is
Bubs.
Scranton, Pennsylvania's favorite resident.
You know, with Throg's luck, it pretty much makes him in.
Um. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man.
If you get the joke, you get it.
Dee
And
Dee,
Dakota gets it.
you've been sitting there for 2 hours. Just what have you been doing for 2 hours while you can't find Irene?
Well,
See
I
the
presume
bathroom.
that Dee was having to explain to at least some of them the situation with antlers and deer and how they shed. Because I'm sure, at the very least, Snake Lady probably doesn't know.
I mean, snakes shed their skin.
Oh, she fully understands. You put it as like, oh, snakes shed their skin, deer shed their horns. Oh, I understand. Oh, understandable. And new horns come in.
Good.
Shinier new horns. Yeah. And then
This fucking
Probably fretting about what Bean's reaction is going to be.
coffee
The
too.
bean.
would you have Ivan go grab the bean?
If they're leaving, then yes.
Then
Well.
these two come in just as Irene appears from wherever Irene wants to appear.
Ah, the library.
Who would have guessed?
Where? I'm still showing the basement. I don't know where we're currently focusing on.
Go up the ladder.
Yeah, here. I'll throw you up.
The dining room.
You appear from wherever you want to appear and head into the kitchen. Or the dining room, yes.
Comes from the upstairs.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All meet together.
Rain seems to be in a pretty good mood. Hey guys.
Oh
Hold on.
no.
They were hate fucking.
For some reason, Dee has a terrible feeling. Oh,
What?
hi,
Hello.
says the tiny Dee with no antlers.
You're much
And
smaller
therefore-
without your
With you,
antlers.
DD.
Looks smaller. Yes. Oh,
Please tell me you
the
haven't made more jerky.
antlers aren't made entirely of jerky.
Just velvet.
Yes. The tall one ripped them out. Well, she says that I pulled them out, but she picked me up.
Was that painful for you?
Not really. I just kind of fell on the floor. That's all.
It fell on its head, so you may want to check its brain for damage, she says from across the room.
Emo kind of looks over. If I may, we have dire, important news on our hand, if we may. We are still investigating a murder.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Dee
and I
mentioned
checked-
something about that, and I just kind of got distracted. What's going on?
A student was found
Exactly what
dead in
Emu
the
said.
dormitory, which we previously inhabited, roughly 3 days ago, and it was only now brought to our attention.
Yes, and I
Okay.
spoke with the trees, and I'm assuming your friend brought you back the transcripts that we put together.
Yes, I have
Friend?
already converted it into data.
Oh, okay, not
Yes,
talking to me.
that one. Dee just points.
This one.
Oh well, what can you tell me? This is the first I've heard about a murder.
Arnvist. Words. Words
Arnvist?
are hard, guys.
That's hard.
We sure Dee Dee hit their head?
I hit mine
All suffering from a
IRL.
little bit of brain damage.
Our end of the investigation bore some fruit as well.
Oh. What did you find?
We were able to get an autopsy report on the individual whom was found deceased in the dormitory,
Whew.
as well as some potential leads, which we wanted to regroup with
But-
everybody before following up on.
We were able to speak with his brother. We managed to investigate his room, find out more about what kind of a person he was. And we can start piecing everything together.
What kind of a person was he?
He was a
Well,
gambler.
According
Quite
to his
yours.
brother, he was an idiot and an asshole.
Ignatius.
Ah.
I'm just quoting.
So then
He
what would be the
Regardless.
point in killing him?
Well, he had no ties to any organizations to his brother's knowledge, nor ours from what we've discerned. However, we did find a plethora of evidence that leads us to believe that maybe he tried to con the wrong person.
So this was just a pride killing? And they set it up in Ignatius's room?
More
No.
likely, they wanted to make a message out of him. They were, according to Erko's theory, they killed him because he was trying to pull a fast one on them, and from there they figured they could make use out of his body. And so they dumped him in my room.
I see.
What about
It
some of
seems
that there,
like a
Ko?
lot of effort to put it into your room specifically, since they had to climb a wall to even get it in there.
Get it in.
They did climb then. They didn't take the stairs or use a disguise or anything.
The fact that they used him as a means to an end potentially is probably the most despicable part of this whole situation.
So Connor Havis died. The
So-
murderer appears to be Diego Oviedo.
Who
Video.
is Diego?
Who's Connor
What?
Davis?
The victim.
You said the murderer was Diego.
Yeah. Diego Ovidio was the one who was talking to themselves when they left after leaving the body of Connor Havis.
Edie, the
Erica's
man of
gonna
the
look over at
deceased was...
Ignatius with this look on her face like, what the fuck? There's another person involved?
Edie, the person who died, their name was David Herschel.
There's no way. I talked to the blood. The blood told me their name was Connor Havis. Half-elf man gambler. They walked out of a tavern 3 nights ago and their neck was cut open.
Blood.
Just how many bodies did this person leave behind, and where is the other one?
There's
Or is it more
another
simple?
body?
Echo. Is it more simple than that?
Ignatius,
Is
think
it
about the
possible-
group that they're potentially being set up by. I don't think it's out of the question to believe that there may be a second corpse somewhere.
No, I'm not doubting that at all. What I am saying is perhaps these people are one and the same. Maybe this Connor Havis is the same person. We did see in his room that they had a false identity. Perhaps one or the other was exactly who. I'm losing my train of thought.
DM, can I do
They could be
an
one and the same.
intelligence check to see if the math is mathing on Ignatius's part?
Yes.
Flash 20.
Yeah, that's probably right. As far as you have they described it was written in the blood.
Yes.
And I'm being super pedantic here. The I'm just gonna explain this. Out of character,
That blood could have fucking lied to us.
out of character, the spell says name most commonly known. There's only 2 people that know his actual name. More people know Connor Havis, the gambler. Because that's the name he gives out. I'm being super pedantic here, and I realize it's stupid, and I shouldn't have, because now it's confused everyone so much.
Son of a bitch.
So I'm just gonna say,
Dakota, just Dakota used the wording of a spell. Good fucking job, dude. Holy shit.
Dakota DM'd it.
You fooled almost everyone.
so in character, you think
Unintentionally, no less.
the question is, do you, I guess, roll me another intelligence check to know if you know of the spell Dee Dee used.
You want me to make one?
Another Flash 20. That's 2 16s with a +4.
You can make one as well, and you can kind of and depending on this, you can put us together at the same time.
Is that shit?
Echo just stops for a
That's
second.
shit.
Erko knows the spell that Dee Dee used for this, and knows wizards and their fucking exact wording.
Ignatius, you are correct. I am seeing shadows where they are not in this case. I think you are on the mark here.
I just know my conman.
And I am used to people like that leaving behind more than one corpse, we'll say.
Then, Dee Dee, the answer is your Connor Havis is David Herschel.
Lied to me?
You just see. He's just looks so frustrated and like upset about this.
Another thing. Diego Ovido. How do we know
Yes.
that's not a pseudonym as well?
Nobody knows if it's a pseudonym or not. It's just what the tree heard when they left and they were talking to themselves.
Dee Dee, do you know what a pseudonym is?
Like Pseudo-dragon, right?
A name in a suit. A fancy name.
Erica just has this look on her face like, oh, I'm so sorry. Why is there vor happening down
no
with
vor.
like Aster and Throg?
There's no vor happening. They're making out.
They're not making out. They're edging each other.
Did you miss the part where Throg said, "I ate it, sorry, suspiciously shaped throat"? Twirls.
Yes, those were in response to the there's two
I
bodies.
know that's what I mean. The vor happening.
All
I
right.
missed that part.
Thank God.
Continue, please. I'm gonna throw
Fancy
up.
name. Called it a pseudonym name.
Dee Dee, a pseudonym is an alias for somebody. It's another name they go by, often one that is false.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does. If you would want to be called, why would you give out your real name?
I just wouldn't give my name.
Whoa. Andrew, holy shit.
I'm pretty sure it mutes out homosexuals, but that's so funny.
I would hope so.
I just imagine.
I'm not gonna test that out.
Close the door.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Ilmo just had Ilmo has this scared
Well, we're
look
trying.
on her lapels. Erica, what are they talking about outside? I'm scared.
I can hear something.
We're not even. Not really.
Erica, the voices, they're horny. Help me.
Great.
They're ironing
voices.
again.
They're homophobic.
The homophobic voices. They're back.
No, we had the bacon voices. Now we have the homophobic voices.
Who's to say they're not one and the same?
The foreskin thief could be
Mine.
the homo voices.
The homosexual bacon voices.
Oh wait, that I don't like what I said because that implies that the bacon is foreskins.
Well, they do come from pork.
I'm done.
Oh
Leave-
no.
Maybe
Chat, please, I need you to help me.
maybe
Get
we
me out
should
of here,
just-
chat, please.
I just wanted to do some D&D and not subject
Throg
ourselves
is
to this shit.
jealous.
Nightbot, how did we get here? Punch that puss. Dakota, that's not what fisting is. Sure it is.
Throg is jealous of Hibby.
Crispy foreskin.
All right.
There we go.
All right. Anyway, let's get back on track now that I've derailed everything. Deep breaths. Deep
With
breaths.
help.
Deep breaths. All right. Fake names. Let's go.
Yes.
What are you on about, Kai?
Okay. Okay. Keep going. Fake name.
Yes. Fake
Fake
names.
Fake names.
Pseudonym.
Maybe we should get the others and see if they've heard anything.
I don't know where the others are.
Last
I
heard,
don't
the
either, and
professor
I have important deliveries.
called them back to his office for some project assignment. I would assume something of the sort. They've been gone for a while.
I've been downstairs being lectured for a while in regards to some things, and then I had other things I was doing, mostly homework.
Elwico.
Well, now you're stuck with us, and we have to go get the others. So I guess we have to find this professor and find out what they're doing to our friends.
I don't like the way that you said that.
I don't know what they're doing.
Voulez-vous? No! God damn it, John!
What do I do?
Oh no, that's Andrew! God damn it, Andrew!
What did I do?
Andrew's Declan. Andrew's John.
He's a man of many faces.
I can promise you, Andrew, you do not want to be me.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Okay, you got all right.
I
Where's
don't
the
speak and
professor?
surrender.
Oh god. I surrender. I give up.
Oh my God. All right, we
How do you turn the 3 around it? I don't know.
vomit. Okay. Okay. So you guys have you guys just mentioned where you're going? Because I'm about to make you go there anyway.
Make us go there anyway.
Professor.
Okay, you're gonna go look for the professor.
You mean this?
Sure, he's back here at the desk.
Why am I being yoked?
I moved you guys
Where
away from
am
the
I
door.
on the map?
You're not here. You're not in this universe.
I escaped with them. Hebe escaped with them.
You're not here.
Who said
right
we
now.
left yet?
Yeah, but
We don't
Hebe
even know if we
escaped-
escaped. We just went through a door.
Yeah, we just found a rock with a door.
Yeah, but Hebe was with
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Throg and Aster.
Yeah, you were
I know
not
we
there
haven't
yet.
left yet.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Wait your
Never mind,
turn.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it
God.
was my turn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Keith.
It's okay. God. The professor happens to be at the desk, just vibing and checking your homework. Please.
Which professor?
Just a
The
couple
one
hours
you had
ago.
today.
This
Professor,
one had horns.
have you seen Throg in Throg and the new student in the dorm?
Yes, they're out
Asta.
for a
You mean
week.
Asta.
Erica would know it's
A
Aster,
week.
but
Yes. Yes.
what? It hasn't been a week since we last saw them, though.
Yes, they'll be out for a week.
Well, that's unacceptable. We need access to them immediately.
He takes off
And no
some.
one's clock that CL is missing.
He takes off like his tiny
And-
little glasses and puts
This
them on the
isn't about
desk.
her.
They'll be gone for a week. What do you need them for?
Murder.
Professor, we're not going to murder them.
Who are you
We're
going to
investigating-
murder?
Okay.
Nobody. We're investigating a murder, Professor. One that took place in somewhere within the city, but the corpse was left in the old dormitory that we were in.
Your paycheck is on the line if we can't solve it.
What the
DD.
absolute hell do you mean by that?
They cut our
Adminis-
funding.
Administration has cut
It
the
cuts-
funding to all student organizations and divisions with any links to this current dormitory that we are residing in, because the headmaster believes that we are responsible for whatever occurred in there.
Yes, I am a substitute. My check does not my check. He was Australian before. My check does not
was-
matter.
Oh, he was Scottish.
Was? I thought he was Australian.
He was Scottish.
He's
All right,
Scottish.
Professor,
forgot
your
it.
accent.
Shut up!
Scottish.
I'm losing it.
You're-
I'm losing it.
You're ping-ponging around the British-speaking world.
You care about your students, though.
I
you not?
do. You're lucky I do. I'm just gonna go with whatever I'm doing. You're lucky I do.
Now he's English.
Then
It's going to be a
please.
Geordie in a second.
The thing is, if you're going to meet them, you ain't going to be back for a week either.
Okay.
What? This is. We have a murder to investigate, Dee Dee. We can't just leave this be for a week. That would not only be irresponsible, but we would be leaving the students in the programs and associations that have their funding slashed high and dry. We would be doing a disservice to them.
Erica, may I make a suggestion? If they're going to be out for a week, they're going to be out for a week. Fine. We'll work around it. Someone who I know is not going to be out for a week is Casper. So we can find him and use him instead.
Oh. But
This is when I revealed my second character, another half-orc named Ung.
Aster is also gone. He's working with Professor Till for a few days.
And where exactly are they located?
Something tells me that we're not going to find Casper. Casper has a tendency to disappear every so often.
You're the Academy's #1 artificer. That tends to be a thing, yes.
And what exactly are Throg and Aster to you?
Aster's backup. Frog, well, he wanted to get in touch with his past. I can help you go and meet him, but you'll have to understand that he may be gone for some time.
Is it the same time as this time, or is it a different time?
He checks his. She kind of checks his watch, scratches his head for a second. No, wait. You'll be back by the end of the day. All right, come on. And he gets up.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Yeah, no, I admit. You'll see. Yeah, just come along. Come along. Anybody else you want to bring? I'm not doing this trip a third time.
Is there anyone else we need?
Third time.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. All right. So he stands up. Follow me. I'm not giving you directions. He goes, and he goes through the same trip he made before. Sorry, Lewis is an awful
Person?
awful. That's what Lewis is. He's just an awful.
3 times over. Awful,
Irene,
awful,
please
awful.
stop saying Throg's name.
not
haven't
even
said
a
his
noun.
name in
just
ages.
adjective.
I have you know it. Thank God I decided to mute myself for like half of this session because you would have been hearing me laughing the whole entire fucking time.
All right.
Same.
Takes you all the way through, and you arrive at the. He walks. He ignores anything you say. He does not answer when you ask him questions. I'm going to say Ivan quickly got the bean and then met you, so you can have him with you.
The bean.
Excellent. What did
And-
Bean think about a headless Dee Dee?
He's kind of like, oh God, where are we going? Where are we going? And he looks up and misses it and like, did you eat your antlers too?
Oh, no. The tall one stole your seat. I'm sorry.
But shouldn't they be sitting there then? Isn't that... Hang on. I remember reading a book about sitting on someone's face.
Dee
But
Dee's just
not
going to
their
look so
head.
confused.
I don't remember much of it, though. It was a while ago. Not
It's-
usually on their
it's-
head.
It's fine. We have to find the others. We can read those books later.
Okay. I just remember reading it when the underground changed once or whatever. And as you're going, you go...
Read some weird books.
Yeah. There were a lot of naked people, and it was like a party.
It's fine if you have fur, but if you're one of these weird fleshy people, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, some of them had fur, and some of them had a little bit of fur, but not a lot. And
They're so naked. They're so poor.
yeah, there's only 2 of you that have enough fur to be right, I think. Oh my god! And he takes you to the orcish little museum, brings you to the door. All right, see you in well, let's say a week. Just opens it, gets behind you all, and just shoves you through it.
Judy is immediately bathed in mud because they're smaller than everybody and always falls when people shove her.
You're in the back, so so you
Oh.
That's
really just kind of
impressive.
fall on Irene.
Fantastic.
And everybody else, you see the door swing open, you see where you were, and then you see your 4 friends shoved through, and they fall to the ground in front of you, and the door closes and disappears. Oh,
What
and the
the
last thing you
fuck?
hear is a very grumpy, damn kid's always bothering me.
Oh, there they are.
Just a reminder, Throg is shirtless, covered in mud. He hasn't shaved at all.
All right.
He's covered
He
in
was
cuts and wounds.
about to run to you all screaming friends, and their voice stops and their entire body freezes because one of you is not like the others, and Dee Dee doesn't recognize you.
How long have you 4 been here?
Hi.
Gives all of y'all an up-down look. Guess Professor got you too.
We asked
We
to
got
come here so
Professor.
we could retrieve all of you.
Oh, why'd you give
Erico,
me
my
choice?
savior.
I've been stuck
Savior.
here for a month.
You 4 have been here for a month?
No,
I
just
have.
her.
No, not at all.
Free me from these idiots, please.
You could have fooled me, Throg.
Sadly, though, as much as I'm happy to see everyone, we do have to continue.
Who is
The green one and the
new
cat one have been
face?
making out nonstop.
What?
Yes, we have. Because he can't tell the truth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Hold on, can I do a perception check on
We have.
I forgot that.
Hold on. I need the thing.
I want to do a perception check to
We
see
haven't.
if
When did you pick up this news?
That's what I said, Esther. We have.
Oh, I couldn't see that one, Dakota.
DM
Put both hands on shoulders. We haven't.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't.
You know what?
Okay, now I'm confused.
Grab.
Wait. We have.
Dakota, can I
Poor
do a perception
Dee Dee.
check on
Sorry, I was having a moment.
Ignatius
What?
and Erico?
Yes.
I want to see if they're
Not
human.
Dee Dee?
Roll your perception.
Oh, humans,
Yes.
never mind.
Poor Dee Dee.
Oh,
There.
All right. Any of them? I got 22 on someone and 11 on someone.
Ignatius is human. Erico might be a half elf. She's got kind of pointy ears.
Like I mentioned before.
She might be an automaton. She's too cold and
I'm going to look.
unfeeling.
frigid bitch.
I'm gonna look at Ignatius and scream.
As much as I heard every single one of you, you need to avoid southeast.
Hibiscus looks at Ignatius, recognizing that he's human, and absolutely loses her shit.
This is going to startle Dee Dee, and because Ignatius is the reason, Ignatius gets a Dee Dee stuck to his leg.
Let's go.
Is it
Throg
too late
like,
for me
kinda
to just
grab
go back?
Maybe one of you 3 can enlighten me on who this person is that you picked up.
There's a human.
She's my best friend.
Some crazy girl that was lost in the forest.
Known her all my life.
Do we take her back to the academy with us?
She says she's. A
I think we
student.
should.
Can you please stop screaming?
Okay.
Can I
Alright,
roll
we can stop
insight on
fucking screaming.
she's a student?
Yes.
I think we should take her back with us. She'll make a fine addition to our group.
I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, she's something.
You're just like, I don't know who this woman is at all. What? This is.
I'm gonna look.
Who are you?
I'm gonna look at Dee Dee, and I'm gonna approach Dee Dee, and I'm gonna look at Dee Dee.
You're getting close to the human to do that?
Yeah,
Dee Dee's
you know what?
Clutching Ignatius's leg because you scared
Hold
them.
on. I'm scared of Ignatius, but for Dee Dee, I'll approach precariously.
A little, like. It's like a little person made of goo with like a little stone mask on it where its face should be. kind of leans around and waves at you from the behind the leg.
I'm gonna wave back. Habe's gonna wave back.
Oh,
Are you from the Feywild?
That's my child.
I don't know. Maybe
They're from a book.
I was in a
No,
book.
I mean you.
Oh.
Oh.
Dear woman or person or I don't know what you are.
Dear woman.
Are you from the Feywild?
That's my enemy. Don't talk to them.
Throg, shut the fuck up.
I'm from a cabbage.
I don't know what that is.
You know what a cabbage is?
All I heard. Oh, I didn't understand. I genuinely didn't understand what the fuck. Oh god, it's so distracting. What the fuck? How did you guys get in here, and do you know how to get out?
Stop said that.
Unfortunately, we have a professor who has decided that he doesn't want to take his job seriously. And
How do you think I ended up here?
Yeah.
Isn't that just most
And
professors?
we ended up getting thrown through a portal of some sort.
Also, Dee Hibiscus has flowers in her head.
Yes, as Irene is talking to Hibiscus, Dee Dee is just like ogling.
Do I notice that? Does he notice that Dee Dee's ogling?
It's up to Hibiscus, because Dee Dee's not exactly hiding it. She's the first person Dee Dee's run into that has plant life on them. Like, literally growing from them.
Throg is gonna clap his hands together to get everyone attention. All right, we need to take our sweet time. We need to keep talking to each other. Avoid southeast. It is imperative that you don't listen to me.
Okay. So we don't listen to you.
So stop talking, go southeast.
Whereas we are southeast.
That's not what I'm saying.
So that is what you're saying?
It is not.
Poor Dee Dee looks more and more confused, but is too distracted to really
Like,
comment.
I'm so confused. There's a human that I'm terrified. I'm being ogled by a deer person thing. And then there's two people. There's a bunch of people I don't know, and Throg being Throg.
Nuh-uh. Not in this case.
Hibiscus is gonna bend down slightly to get to Dee Dee's height and tilt her head forward so Dee Dee can take a better look at the flower. She noticed Dee Dee looking at the flowers.
CL, maybe you can enlighten us.
Huh? What?
Sorry, I disassociated.
Immensely helpful. Thank you.
I'm trying to sort something out if Dakota would look at his DMs.
You have to tell me sometimes.
Never mind. It's
Why
in the
did you
group
roll
chat.
a
Fuck it.
perception check?
No, wait, that was not my DMs. Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Performance or deception. Pick one. I think they're the same thing.
Deception? No, deception's better.
Okay, sure, deception.
Why did that? I don't.
Is there a little thing
Because
above it
you're
that says
trying-
GM roll? Yeah, okay.
27.
Jesus.
Yeah, all right. They don't see her just.
Damn it. No one is going to realize she's laughing at the fact that she made it so Throg is even more confusing than normal.
Oh no, this is like last campaign when you took telepathy to gaslight Sark.
All right, everyone.
Bacon.
I'm going to stay here.
Perfect. Wait, no, come back.
Hanging head low follows.
She's going to kind of hold Erko back real quick. And I guess Iggy. Let the rest of y'all chase
Can I
after
detect
Throg.
any magic on Throg? I don't know. Somebody cast magic on him, but he's been in this jungle for a while, and he's not making sense.
He also
Yes.
called somebody else his best friend instead of you.
Yeah.
Is that your big red flag?
He called Hebe his
lot of
best
red
friend,
flags.
and
I'm
Hebe's
just-
so confused by it. She's like, "What the fuck's going on? I'm not your best friend. I don't know you. Barely."
Yes, please. Cast detect magic or arcana if you want to try it without using a spell. Or it's a cantrip.
Detect magic is a cantrip.
That's right,
It's
I
not...
forgot. Yeah. What is the nature skill check for?
Oh, Dee Dee is inspecting hibiscus.
It is
Oh
a
my
He
god.
continues
Natural
to
one.
after with
it is
What
a
is
less and less results.
what is your name, dear person?
Oh, that's a nat 1.
yeah, that's you've fallen over laughing, I feel like.
What is your name, dear
Throg
person?
has his arms crossed and he's pouting.
Edie Van Dyke.
My name's Hibiscus, like the flower.
Irene is
call
going
Delicious.
to raise a hand
You want some of my flowers?
and pat Throg on the head and cast Dispel Magic.
The spell
What
is
level?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What level?
Hebe is gonna pluck a flower from her head and just hand it to Dee Dee.
It's automatic 3rd level, so...
Dee Dee is going to be
and yeah, it dispels.
mesmerized.
Is gonna what?
So anything 3rd level or lower is just automatically dispelled.
Yeah,
If it's
it's
higher level
dispelled.
than 3rd level, then I have to make a cast level check against it.
Yeah.
Can we please finally head south?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Why are we headed northeast?
I don't know how to explain it properly. We just need to head northeast.
I thought it was southeast.
I thought we were headed southeast.
The voice in my head is telling me northeast.
The voice in your head.
Which is technically not wrong.
Dee Dee is.
And are you still hearing this voice in your head after I have dispelled whatever magical influence was on you?
Sorry, I've been the past couple of nights here having vision. Something calls to me and it's been directing me.
Right.
Something calls and I must answer.
By the way, Throg, were you aware that half the dorm thought we were fucking?
Why?
Irene!
That makes no sense!
Apparently, you wrestling with Stomps there, plus being half naked in the room a bunch of times, apparently led people to think that we were having loud, rambunctious sex.
Why is it weird to be in my undergarment in my own home?
I didn't say it was. I just
I
said
know,
that's what people made the assumptions of.
I think it's all that they've been barging into our room. I thought it would be more comfortable for us to be.
To be what?
To be
Be
caught.
fucking.
To become.
I thought it would be more comfortable for us since we were roommates before.
And they were roommates.
I don't see the issue. I just wanted to let you know that that apparently that's what the rumor was going around. I found out this from
That's
what's
when
her name?
Throg has an epiphany. That's what the Minotaur was talking about at the cafeteria. It all makes sense now. Oh. That's what he meant. I was a little confused, to be honest.
Dee Dee and Hebe becoming friends.
Exelon came to me a while ago in the kitchen. 2 of us. And he was speaking to me, and he was asking these very odd questions.
Okay.
It all
Well-
makes sense now.
Sense now because it doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But we have to go northeast. Whatever. Let's go.
Is that true, the voice in my head?
Yes.
Thank you, Stomps.
know what?
Eriko's gonna look down at her lapel. Are you as
Oh, that
confused
was
as
fun
I
while it
am?
lasted.
I like
Please.
that no one is questioning the elf with flowers in their hair.
I need
There's a lot
I
happening.
need everyone to listen on this one. It is very imperative. It's not often I take a situation seriously, and for this one, I will ask everyone to be at their best, for anything can happen here. And what we face ranged from small to as large as you can see. And they roam not only in the sea, the air, and in the land. So stay close, keep your eyes peeled, and make sure you're following me. Jokes aside, I'm very serious about this one.
Axel's out there taking a rest. Godspeed, my boy, wherever you are.
Do I make myself clear? I
As
yell.
mud.
I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been listening.
Also, yes, that reminds me. If you any of you, it's
What?
best to hide your scent.
Hide what scent?
If any
You
of
don't
us
get to say in this. You smell worse than everyone here.
Excuse you.
You haven't bathed in a month. It's unsanitary.
There's
I
no
have.
water here?
There is. I have bathed. What do you think I am? A caveman?
Water does not make you clean.
It plenty does.
Throg, I don't know that you know what clean is. If you think water doesn't clean.
There's a process to it.
Dude, you're literally covered in mud.
That's
Please.
because we're here to necessary dangers.
Let's
That's
figure this out. What we need to do here. That way we can get out of here.
You are.
Frankly, I don't want to be here longer than I need to be.
I'm
I'd rather
gonna
get
look at
home as soon as
Ignatius.
possible.
But
I'm
yes,
gonna look at
I
Ignatius.
suggest that you
I
mask
am
your.
so sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna
So-
cast a spell on Ignatius.
What the fuck you mean you are?
No, I'm saying that out of character. Hold on.
Yeah, and
Is
I'm
this
saying
our,
that out of
Is
character.
this your heads up that you gotta go?
I'm sending a message
no.
as a cantrip
No, he's already
to
gone.
Oh, okay.
Hibiscus is gonna send a
went.
message to Ignatius, saying
Welcome
you're
back,
lucky I'm not putting you to sleep.
No.
That's all he says.
Since CL is the one
No wonder you got trapped in the jungle.
that's right next to DD, CL is going to be presented with a small treat.
Oh yes, I would suggest that every single one find some way to mask your scent. The locals will smell you.
Locals,
So-
Throg, what
how
locals
well this
are
is
there that
gonna
we
go?
should be concerned of?
Not very.
Dinosaurs.
What she said.
She looks
Dinosaurs,
down
as
at
in-
the treat.
Like stomps.
Larger
with
Bigger
almost
than Stomp.
and fiercer.
disgust.
They're my friends.
They are not.
I've made some of them my
They
friends.
are not.
They are not here. I do not know what this friends you speak of.
And
Yeah, because they died.
Throg said, "What friends?"
Yeah, because they're dead. They died.
That's exactly the point I'm making.
They died hunting.
Did you come here with other students?
No.
Thank God.
I'm
Man,
talking
who
about
did you just
dinosaurs.
call?
They died by other dinosaurs.
I have just met you. I would not know if you came here with other students or not.
I have been alone for a month!
You have stressed
Great.
that already.
Throg is gonna walk up to the others. He's gonna give
Hi,
Declan
Throg.
Eat it.
a nice hug.
What is he going to give me?
Eat it.
Nonetheless, it's good to see everyone.
Good to see you too, alive.
Can I
Honestly, out of everyone here, I've been thriving.
could I strength check to grab Hebe and pull her off of being in front of Eriko's face?
Yes.
Can I roll against that?
Sure. Also, how is Dee Dee at what did you say her reaction was to the
Oh,
treat?
God, what the
He
I
was
didn't because I couldn't.
disgusted.
I'm not gonna talk if people are fucking talking.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Please
that
chill.
was-
We are starting to talk over one another. Let Andrew talk,
Let them
please.
finish what they're doing.
Okay. You pull her away from Eriko.
Could you give it a rest already?
Thank you, Aster. I do appreciate that.
No problem.
Mm.
And she's been bouncing off for a while now.
I would assume that would happen after being alone for a month.
I'm pretty sure she'd be like this regardless.
That is actually very
Fun.
accurate. And also, if you have something to say it to my face. I am right here.
You're annoying. Calm down.
Okay.
There's like a twitch to his tail.
Hebe is now growing thorns in her head. She's mad.
Okay, so
Hang
why
on.
did you guys come here?
Hang on.
I wait.
Everybody, calm down, please.
Hang on.
Hanging on.
Andrew. It's your turn to speak.
Oh, we're getting raided.
Hello. Thank you for the raid. You've joined us as everyone's talking over each other.
It was a while ago.
Oh.
Oh,
It
I'm
is no
so
longer
sorry.
Andrew's time to speak.
It is still Andrew's time to speak. Hello. Sorry I didn't welcome you earlier. I am paying attention to this now. Dee Dee, you've given the meat treat jerky slider thing to CL.
Seal.
CL. How did you react to this? And what is the whole thing of this?
She was trying to don her pop star persona to accept the present, but it didn't quite work. You could see the disgust on her face. And she's gonna say that's very sweet of you. Unfortunately, I have had to learn to not accept food from people.
You're just gonna
It
see
is
Dee
a
Dee's
hazard
eyes.
in my line of work.
Sorry, I didn't realize that it was a pause. You're gonna see Dee Dee's eyes go all super wide and shiny and kind of sad. He's
I'm
like,
also a vegetarian.
but it's vegan friendly.
It's no,
Yes, it's
that is
my,
meat. I do not eat meat,
but it's vegan, cause
but it's
I,
meat, so it can't be.
but it can't. It's mine.
May I interject?
I made it. I
I'm gonna need
consented
to
to
roll a
meat.
deception check real quick to see if she can. No, it'd be performance again. I think to hide the fact that she gagged at hearing it was Dee Dee's meat.
Oh god.
Oh,
She hit
sure.
that one real good.
It's special.
I
Fun.
appreciate it. You're very sweet.
You don't, you don't
Runs.
want to. A poor, distraught, forlorn Dee Dee stands behind, treat in hand that slowly lowers.
I'm gonna go. Hibiscus is gonna come towards DD, seeing her sadness, and hug her.
I guess not everyone can be important.
It's okay, DD. I like your treat.
I have to give one to Throg. But he said I wasn't his friend when we got here. I don't know what's happening.
Oh.
I don't know these people very well, so I don't know who's friends with who.
Thought I was friends with all of these people. But he said we weren't, and Seal won't even take my treat.
I'm gonna
Hi.
comfort. Hebe is gonna comfort DD.
Dee is just having an existential crisis in the woods.
There. I can grow some more flowers for you. It's okay.
May
Now I
I
have thorns in my hair. It'll grow flowers eventually.
may I take the treat out of Dee Dee's lowered hand?
Well, Dee Dee's not really paying too much attention because Dee Dee is sad, so yeah.
Do I have to sleight of hand this?
Sure. Let's say it's a 10, just not trying to keep it.
Erico's gonna walk up and just kind of put a hand on Dee Dee's shoulder, just reassuringly.
You just
This
grab the thing
tiny,
out of his hand.
sad deer that suddenly doesn't have the treat anymore.
Treat in hand, kind of does like a half squat down to be eye level with Dee Dee, and scarfs it down.
God.
I'm just imagining poor Dee Dee's like far away, zoned out, and then suddenly Aster squats down and just intense eye contact eats treat.
See, DD, now Aster's doubly as important.
Finishes treat, stands back up. Now will you quit crying? Ugh, stuttering over my own words.
Quit your bitching.
Quit your bitching.
Dee Dee's too confused to speak anymore.
Aster likes your treat too.
Throg's over here giving us this whole lecture about being on our best performance. No tears. Pointing down at Dee Dee.
Throg blushes, looks away. Just kidding. Unless
the bean looks up at Aster and just like, I like new friend. You're nice.
That's two immediately new, two immediate important people. How does this keep happening?
You're
Here's the knife.
likable.
There's a
I don't
light.
even have horns anymore.
Oh,
There's a light blush. Ear flick, and he'll walk away.
okay. Now, who would like to say something else, or are you all following Throg?
I'm gonna
Following Throg. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
follow
go to Erica.
along with.
Extend my hand out. I don't remember how well you do personal space, so best I offer is my hand.
To whom?
Erico. Or Darko in this case.
Darko.
John!
Sorry, muted. Erico is going to accept. He's going to take Throg's hand in turn.
I did a little spin.
Sorry, the mental image of just
Thank
Erico
you.
takes hand to shake hands and Throg's just like psych spins.
Just kidding.
Throg,
Oh, that's taken
maybe
care.
you can fill us in on what this place is and what you've been doing precisely.
Well, since the lesson, I've asked the professor if he was able to help me out with something. I wanted to learn more about Throg. By the way, I'm just gonna change the way Throg sounds because it's a little easier on my throat.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Unacceptable.
No! So I want to do a little more research. Professor said he was able to, and wanted to ask her to tag along. CL. She was fine. She thought she was being a little sneaky, but I let her have her fun. From there, the professor led us to exactly, assuming the same room you came through, the museum.
Yeah, there was the museum, and then suddenly there was a portal.
Yep,
Yes.
same place.
So, did you learn anything from your time here?
I learned that something deep inside me is being called upon. It's reaching out and I can feel it. At the first night, I thought it was just a coincidence. Just a natural instinct to find your way home. But the longer I stayed here, the more insistent this feeling became. From there, we bumped into more of the other creatures, the dinosaurs. We witnessed one fly down and another one almost twice the size of our current housing. And small ones. I managed to pack some meat, some food, so we should be fine. Especially with this many people. But eventually we stumbled upon Hibiscus over here.
Hello.
She's been rather kind and very energetic.
I can fireball. Not
And
firebolt.
the odd thing about this place is it's I'm oddly alert, but I'm also calm. My urge to be witty and blunt hasn't really been there lately. Either way, I feel like whatever it's calling to me might be the answers that I'm, whether it's for Stumps or me myself. And that's everything. This, I swear, he like hand in the air.
From the back.
Well,
I'll vouch.
to explain what's been happening on our side, there was a dead body discovered in the dorms that we were living in prior to the professor
bird?
moving us.
My domes, if you want to be specific.
Oh,
We went to the headmaster after a rather aggressive series of budget cuts to student organizations and clubs across campus, as well as different departments. Of course, we only learned of the murder that had taken place after
he clenches his fist. The murder.
we had confronted them about this, and so we were investigating this for a while, and we came to see if we could find all of you and head to the Harbinger Motel in hopes of chasing a new lead, but you had all disappeared.
Honestly, if it's my humble opinion, I usually like to think the most drastic and outlandish ideas. This sounds like someone plotting against us. And specifically, someone from our own campus, someone in charge, maybe the same person that you were speaking to. The one cutting our own funding.
The headmaster is...
Would we know about the budget cuts?
You
Now
three
we just
know.
told about it.
You wouldn't.
Notorious for being a little aggressive with their tactics, but I have no reason to believe that they would be behind the murder.
As
I
logical as
suspected.
that sounds, I would like to place 3 gold pieces on the table.
There is
But-
no table.
On the stone. About my hunch. Someone from faculty.
Well, if that is indeed the case, then we are far more vulnerable than I guess any of us would have realized before, because I have an acceptable amount of evidence to believe this may have been perpetrated by the same group responsible for what happened to Cypher.
How do we know she's not related to the group, though? She's new.
The what?
Also, Didi, I would like to humbly apologize. Some kind of old spell that compelled me to say things that I do not truly.
Upon his apology, there is immediately a treat dispensed into his palm.
How big is this treat on his palm? Is it like
It's like a
small?
slider.
He's gonna smell it.
It's probably
Just
gonna smell amazing.
forms
because
out of
DD
Didi's
rolled
hand like it's a
eyes. Fuck.
just
Get
forms
it?
out of Didi's hand like a soft serve machine, just
Just
right into his hand.
Dispenses jerky.
I think my
I
jerky got
become
stuck.
vending machine, destroyer of hunger.
Destroyer
What is-
of tables.
Table!
I am become vending machine, destroyer of table.
Table!
Listen, just wait for the day that Dee Dee finally realizes that tables are made from trees. And therefore, is it a forest of trees or just a forest of potential furniture?
Now let me ask you
Who's gonna
something.
break that news to her?
What
Yeah.
is this? What did you hand
Not me.
me?
Between them.
It's a bond.
A what?
A bond.
It's her antlers.
Why are you handing me your antlers?
It's a treat. I
Treat? And how did you
presented-
prepare
It's
this
her
treat?
way of saying she wants to. It's his way of saying that they want to be friends with you.
Did
You
I
must
do that wrong,
understand.
Dakota?
There are some extra preparations at hand. And how did you cook this? How did you prep this?
This is the best I've ever made.
Yes, this
No,
is.
I can tell. I can tell by your craftsman. There is love, there is effort, there is time. So, I ask you, how did you prep such a inviting meal?
You cleanse the meat and then you dry it.
Correct.
But
dry
you
aged,
have to
okay.
say really nice things to it as it dries and congratulate it when it's finished.
For those not listening, it is true that the key ingredient to any dish. I stand by it to my grave.
Key ingredient
Blanked
is
out.
Love.
Making the Krabby Patty.
secret formula is.
Comedic timing of the mic cutting out.
That was beautiful.
Love. It's
If
love.
there's anything that has just fucked with us to an unholy degree this entire campaign, it's been technology issues.
Yep.
It's because of noise suppressant.
The
Sometimes
bean looks up
best
at
comedic effect.
the bean looks up
Yeah.
at Throg and is just like, yeah, it's made with love. All of Dad's love.
Then how did you finish the rest? I'm assuming you gave some for the others. If you gave it all your love, then there's not enough for the. There's not enough for the others.
Oh, it's all made
I
at
have
once.
enough for 2 batches. 2 batches a year. Until they get bigger. And then
I
maybe
kneel down to
3.
Didi, put my ear onto their chest. Now you can't use too much of your love. It'll dull the taste.
What?
Shh.
Raised eyebrow emoji.
All right, it's still good.
Echo, do you know what's going on?
I would be lying if I said that I did.
What do you mean? At this point, this is normal.
I have no idea what's going on, but you guys talked about a murder.
Nah, you'll figure it out one day.
These things happen.
You'll understand it when you're older.
You'll learn when you're old enough.
I'm
When
70
a mommy
years
and a
old.
daddy hate each other very much.
You're
No,
stuck
no.
with us now.
That's fine.
I put the treat in my mouth like a. Hey everyone, let's get moving.
Poor
I'm
Dee
fine.
Dee is
Moving
just
where?
I'm edging the shit out of it.
What?
I'm fine, but for the record, I'm 77 years old.
You're young for your age. Let's go.
I know I'm young. For an elf.
That's what it implied. Where are you going?
an elf, an elf, an elf, an elf, an elf.
Throg is crunching down as he walks. The delicious little morsel. Is this even the right way?
That's not how to. There we go.
Or
And
is
a
it
bunch
DM?
of skinned dead compies.
That's me.
Zzz.
Or
I did that.
I did that.
Dee
You
Dee is
certainly had a
momentarily distracted
Busy
and winds
time
up
in here,
at the
Throg.
back
Huh?
of the line.
Said you
I'm
certainly had an eventful time in here,
Pretty
Throg.
sure that's West.
Would you believe a pack of them was just me by myself?
Where are we going?
She looks at Throg, shirtless, covered in mud. Yes. Yes, I would.
Isn't it this way? Aren't we supposed to go in this little? Oh, that's the. Oops.
No, that was the hazard zone.
I thought that was Dakota illustrating. Like, hey, this is.
Where are we going?
Southeast, right?
Well, we're
Water.
going
No, it was
southwest.
northwest.
Northwest.
It's northeast.
There's
Yeah,
Yeah,
water.
but there's
I
a
thought
cross
you
to the
said
river over here.
east.
We came that way. Nope. Stop.
Abu knows which way north is.
Irene's gonna point. I see a way to cross the river over here.
Excuse me, Esther.
Governor,
Didn't I just
6
tell
is
them to?
greater than 2.
Esther, didn't I just tell them to
No.
follow me?
No.
Hey,
No.
they're not listening.
Horn whip across the river.
I could have sworn I
Erko,
said.
you can probably do it with your ribbon.
I mean,
You know
I'm
what?
following
anything
you.
happens.
I'm gonna just let this happen.
And I try and thorn whip Iggy across the river to me.
DM, are we going
No
northwest?
need.
You're supposed to go northeast from where you just were.
Okay, so
We're
we
all
have
in
to
the
go
wrong
into the hazard
area.
zone then, that Throg mentioned.
No,
Not
because it was
necessarily.
southeast from there.
Can I
Iggy
use
will
like Ray
jump-
of Frost to freeze the water?
Sure. And yes, you can pull him.
Iggy will, jump
can I-
from
do I just-
here and then jump to there.
I imagine you're trying to, like, he's starting to jump and then you just fucking grab him.
What?
Hibiscus is gonna jump on the rock and
Get-
then on the ground.
Just get over here, this boy.
Hold on.
Stomps
I
is
gotta
just
do the target thing and see if I can hit him with it.
Stomps is sitting here. Is just people notice Stomps just
Yup.
sitting somewhere. Yeah, you grab Iggy.
Do I have to do an athletics check?
Yes.
Iggy, you get flung across.
By
I
the
did
gods!
You fall in the water.
Oh, there's stomps.
Stomps is just sitting here going,
I know.
Now we gotta target
This
her.
is the way.
I'm gonna just cross the water. I'm very
Alright,
mad about
Mando,
it.
whatever you
No,
say.
I got you.
Now we head this way.
I thorn whip you
Yes,
by the
and
hair.
My little teleport
What the
isn't working, so give me one moment.
Thank.
Oh,
thank
Oh!
I know why. Oh, yeah, no, you fall, you're off the world.
We found it.
Don't
We found
In the
it.
back rooms.
Uh-oh.
The perfect makeout point.
Uh-oh.
I guess we're just stuck here, y'all.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you,
this is...
CL.
It's like in Cave Story if you find the secret area in Curly's house.
Thank you,
Cave
Dave.
divers be
Big
like.
scared person.
Well,
It's
is
like
this
how
where
you
we
guys
are?
just-
Yeah.
Your
We
name
did
is
it.
Ciel?
We did it, Throg. We
No.
found the semen demon Gluteus Maximus with a
Hibiscus.
0% chance of survival.
They
We've
call me
known each other. We've been here.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, wife and kids.
The billionaire.
All right. Now what?
Dakota.
Quota.
me when I named the quote. The quota.
Can we call Nightbot that now? Dakota?
Oh, yes.
Did
All
my
right.
add quote work? It didn't give me a confirmation that it did.
No.
What
Let me do a.
This is where we started. What the fuck?
All the way back at the beginning.
Okay, let's go this way this time. No one wanted to come this way with me.
What do you mean join Twitch
just-
today? Oh my god, OBS.
Oh no.
I'll just keep going.
Well, join Twitch today.
Oh, I just realized.
Where are you?
Oops, that's the idiot.
Where are we supposed to fucking go?
Hang on, I'll
I mean, the
move
rest
you.
of us are down here.
There, now you should be able to
We
do it if
walk
you
through
send it again.
blindly.
Yeah, here. I'm just gonna.
Staying where I'm
Hey,
supposed
stop!
to be.
Stop moving. Putting you all where you're going. You've all been bad.
they eventually catch up.
No, everyone.
Oh, where's
Good
Andrew?
to
Oh,
see
it's
you.
Oh,
where we
no.
did all our fighting.
Oh no, where's CL? Oh, there she is. Okay.
It was under hibiscus.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway.
Took you guys a while.
We're
Told you
just
to follow
going
me.
all
No,
the
you were
marine
into it
life.
like
We
that.
have Orko, we have CL.
Excuse me, your name is Dorko.
Alright, listen here, you little shit.
Nah.
I hate your cooking. It sucks.
Live in the back
No! Throg vanishes. Minus
You cannot switch
9,999.
scenes until resources finish loading for your current something.
Alright, guys.
You're
So, what do you think of
off where you're
Purgatory?
going.
Where's Urk?
Okay.
Where's Urk?
This
Fell out
reminds
of
me
the
of
dark.
Stay
Oh fuck.
Wild.
Oh,
Urk and Bean are missing.
Urk and Bean ended up in the back rooms.
Set
They're
me
making
back.
out.
What
map
if
has
to be
we
reloaded.
kissed in the back rooms?
This reminds me of home.
Mirko, pucker up. Time to kiss.
Speaking of kissing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're huge!
I'm so tiny.
Why are
Oh,
you
wait, no, that's
huge?
Bean.
What?
Why
Zoom
are you so
out! Zoom
small?
out! Why is Aster so huge?
uh,
What?
You don't.
Huh?
I think you're high.
Look at the group chat.
Normal to us.
Look at
oh
the group
no!
Oh,
Why are you
he's so big.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
If you don't see it,
Big ol' Aster.
I don't see it because my shit.
Go, go up. Go
Oh,
up.
that's not there.
Oh my god, why is it there for me?
It's just for you, man.
I like that it shows the Patreon for you.
Yeah, that should show it for everybody if you go down here. Thank you, Ataraxian.
It doesn't.
What
There's
the
light.
Oh, there's no light. Right.
What the fuck if the Throg is fucking frogging out right?
he's throgging.
Throg is throgged out on some
Oh
mushrooms.
no.
Oh, the beans
What
gone.
happened?
You went back.
How?
You
You
went
press
so...
the down arrow.
Oh
Andrew,
my
what the hell are
god.
you taking a screenshot of?
There we go. All right.
Here I am.
Where are we?
Where are
Where
we?
am I?
This reminds me of home.
You enter
That's my line.
a thing to a clearing where you see the remnants of buildings. You can barely tell that they're buildings, but they are in fact buildings, not random stone obelisks. And a fallen tree, along with a well.
Can I do perception check?
Yes.
On the well. I guess.
Also like to just perceive for threats around us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the well and I'm gonna.
Sorry, I had a response image for the.
I don't see shit.
I'm gonna roll perception as well.
Active
Do I
perception
have-
check.
Any
Cut.
immediate
22. Let's go.
That's deception.
That's deception, not
deception.
perception.
Fuck.
You're trying to lie to the well. You did great.
She's
well,
That's
well.
like a perception
The
check.
well believes whatever you're
Perception
saying.
check.
You don't you don't see anything dangerous as far as you can tell.
Dakota, would this be a normal roll for me or advantage?
Can I?
Advantage.
Alright, I'm gonna lie to the well and say that it's a piece of shit.
All right.
I just
I hurt the well's
want
feelings.
Yes.
I just want to know whether or not Dee Dee or the bean have any immediate responses to the existence of this space.
The bean? No.
I just
Okay.
see chest. It's all I see. Fucking chest.
His titties out.
Refresh, Lewis, please.
No, it's too funny.
I kind of don't want to though. It's really funny.
Does it move?
No, it's in the same spot it was.
It's
Yeah,
stationary. It's just in the corner, tits out and
I
everything.
don't know why. All right. Your
Me
perception
in the
check.
corner.
Yes.
Your perception check. You
Those
hear
are your titties.
Shh.
Damn.
soft, sad, like chittering noise.
Where?
Into the somewhere over here. You hear
I'm gonna like brush everyone aside and just rush to it.
kicks.
You're just-
Kick
he'd be
stomps
already
aside.
there.
No, I would never burst through the tree branches that fell over. Like the
I
Hulk,
lied
like the
I
Hulk
lied to
bursting
the
through a
well
fucking
and-
tree.
Thorog, I lied to the well and it's now crying.
Yeah, that's yeah. It sounds like the well is crying. Dee Dee, you also hear the little crying noises.
Hey,
Oh,
Dakota, you want to know what Throg does?
What?
Look at the group chat. You ready?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No.
Do you throw yourself down the well?
Does he actually?
Yeah.
You,
Dakota knows my
you throw
character.
yourself down the well?
This is
Alright.
not the first time he's done it. Hold on, I gotta make acrobatics.
Nope. Well, yeah, you have to make acrobatics to see if you hurt yourself.
It's over. Throg, wait.
I'll just hold on. I'll do athletics.
Ah.
I'll do athletics. Oh, thank God! Oh my God, that gif is so fun.
He jumped in the well.
Can I look in the well to see if the frog's okay?
I like to imagine for some of you, for some of the characters
here.
here, they turn over. Last like down the well.
Oh my god, Declan.
I don't see shit.
He DM'd something.
I'm gonna do.
Well, he's
perception
dead.
check.
Oh my god. dude.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if Throg's fine too.
Can
Well,
I
Throg's
try and
dead.
like
Throg dead.
That's persuasion. That's
Throg? Oh, jeez.
No, we'll do.
I
Alright,
looked.
what
He
do I
Merc
wasn't
will
there. He's
fly.
dead.
I got
Merc will
22.
fly down the well.
Hibiscus sees that Throg lands, pretty much slides down the well because it's at a bit of an angle, and then just
God,
kind
I'm
of
so cool.
hits the ground, and Urk and Hibby both see him like rubbing his back, like.
Way to
What's-
go. So
what
he
is-
Good
makes
Ignatius.
news,
perfect.
He's alive.
Ignatius,
Good
you
news,
trip
Throg's
over a
alive.
pack as you're moving.
Oh. Ah.
DM, what is
Right here.
the diameter of the well?
10 feet by 10 feet or so.
Okay.
It's mine now.
Big well.
Yeah, if you double click that, it has a bunch of items
I love that
that you can take.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God!
love
Oh my god.
I took money.
Whoa.
Takes the gold.
Badge of the Savant.
Cubic cultivation.
Headband of the Sweatless.
Yeah, you guys.
Man picked up fucking someone's workout clothes.
You're just taking one gold at a time.
Nausius, what did you find?
No, I took 19 gold the second time.
Oh, okay.
Someone's Planet Fitness headband.
How do I grab
let's
gold?
see.
You double click it.
I
God,
was too concerned with just taking everything. Let's see. I
Oh
got
wait, we couldn't split the currency. Are you kidding me?
There's a button to split it, not like between all of you even. Instead, you're all just like.
He
Only
only
one
lets me
got
take
gold.
20.
I know, but you're all just grabbing handfuls at a time. It's so. It only lets you take 20. Oh, because it auto splits it. Oh, thank Christ.
20 at a
Who only
time.
took one?
CL then they took
Oh,
19.
CL took. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll took 1 and then 19.
Here's a blowgun. Must be from locals. I found a badge that looks like it could be put on a spell book or something, like a book. Here's,
Oh my god.
I don't really know what this is. It looks like a metallic caterpillar. Here's a pearl that looks like it has a face on it. A headband that is a headband. Ooh, I'll take these. Pair of silver rings. A brooch that looks like a turtle. Okay. A wristband that looks like it's made from dragon eggs. Leather armor that looks like it's been stiffened in oil. And I think that's it. I
Dakota.
think.
Yes.
Oh, here's one. It's a potion, an orange-looking potion. I couldn't tell you what it does.
Whichever's
Let's
better. Either works.
Okay. Cool.
examine all of that further in a moment. We should probably see if Throg is okay first.
Whee!
Oh, Throg is fine.
Yeah, I did say it was fine.
Can I use my thorn whip to rappel down?
Yes. In fact, there's already a rope there.
Can I?
Fuck it. I use the rope.
I'm gonna climb down the thing.
Nah, I'm
I
gonna
just
do my
climbed
own
down.
thing.
Yeah, what's up, Dames?
I like that you really went for it, and there's just a rope right there, Throggy.
Throggy.
I made the
Throggy.
well
Froggy
cry,
poo.
and I went down the well.
My ears are perched up.
God,
Raster. Ass
I
dog.
took
Ass
took
dog.
everything. Dakota, I feel so bad for the work you're going to have
Is
to
their
do.
ship name?
Jesus Christ.
Did every single one of you have to come down here?
Yeah.
Why?
I
Came down here.
wasn't expecting everyone else to follow. I was just checking. You know.
I appreciate the gesture, I really do. But you really don't know what's down here.
Look like a
Yeah,
care.
we don't.
Someone
Who
died.
just who leaved?
Sark died.
Oh,
Sark
Sark.
died.
Sark died.
Sark
Oh
is dead.
no.
Sark
Sark
remains
passed away.
dead. We have killed Sark.
I like that Brad's still here.
Yeah, he's just
Shut
vibing.
Brad's Sark now. Hey
No.
Brad, what would Dee Dee do? Good input.
Irene, Dee or Irene, do you, since Dee Dee's
WWDD.
dead, do you
Stops
follow
is
Dee
gonna
them?
walk.
dead.
Stops is gonna walk up to Irene and just kind of look up at her.
Yeah, Stomp.
He's gonna look at the well.
Yeah, I see the well.
Honk.
What, do you want me to drop you in it?
Jesus. It's my animal. I'll voice it.
I honk very well because of how my
Okay, it looks like he's nodding to me, so I'm going to pick up Stumps and I'm going to drop him
Holy
in the
shit.
well.
That's a heavy boy.
It's like when you pick up like a really big dog, you pick it up by the front legs, then you pick it up by the back legs, and you push.
Oh,
I guess I have to go down too, don't I?
Except
And today was going so well too.
I'm gonna roll perception again with advantage,
I hate that we can trade that.
unless DM says otherwise.
Trading your race.
why are you trading your race?
No, not
No,
again.
we're not
No,
doing
not
this again.
again.
Not again.
No, not.
What
All right,
do
DM.
I think you?
When I roll perception, is it normal or advantage?
It's normal. You're no longer in the jungle.
All right, 13.
You hear it somewhere to the north, and it's much
North.
clearer now.
I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna roll this bad boy. Oh yeah, we're doing numbers. I turn around, look at everyone, finger over lips. Shh. I, do the stopping motion, point at myself, point at the direction where I hear it, and proceed forward.
With Sark gone, should we are we functioning under the assumption that Dee Dee followed suit, or
Yes,
is
I'm good.
up
We're about to stop.
top side? Okay.
I'm
I'll just
gonna
leave
get
you there for a moment.
to here. Do I see anything yet?
You see a hallway over here.
The waters, how they
also
look.
follow.
The water is.
I'm
it's
trying
a,
to
it's
give
a
you something that you'll actually need. Up, I'm back up the well.
pretty rough waters. Oh well,
Are they clean?
It's fine.
they're clean,
Oh, well.
but it's a little rough. It's not. You have to really fuck up a roll to like be taken down it, but it might knock you over.
Well, I'm also probably just gonna replenish my water
yeah.
skin.
Yes, it's clean enough to drink.
All right, I'm gonna give Stomps a moment for him to drink up.
He jumps in and starts rolling around, getting the blood off him.
I'm refilling. Oh God, I gotta go upstream.
I just want to say Hibiscus is gonna go in the water and completely soak her hair in to water the plants on her
All
head.
right, I'm gonna
And to
proceed
drink.
forward.
Continue forward.
The hole. I'm gonna make another perception check inside the hole.
It's much
Towards-
louder now. So much
I'm
louder.
still. I don't want to step on anything. Traps are still traps.
Yes.
Can I roll perception check too?
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, you
Well, seems fine for me.
you just hear it and you're slightly scared.
I'll
Okay.
roll a perception check.
Too late.
You hear it
Yep.
and you're slightly scared.
All right, great.
Everybody get in the fucking next entrance.
It's dark. Hey, I should be able to see clear in here.
That's because there's no lights
can't
whatsoever
see
because I
clear
fucked up.
anymore.
I forgot to put them in the other one. All right.
What was I rolling?
Nice one, Jerry.
Where am I?
Well done.
Help. Oh,
I don't even know why I try.
I can see.
Look down at her lapels. Ilno, can you see anything?
Yeah, I can.
She was talking to her patron, not you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to the right, it's a little lit up. To the left, isn't much. I don't see any traps or anything, but there's a weird high-pitched noise and rattling. Might want to like.
I'm just gonna book it.
Can I?
Eriko is
Can I
going to
try to
have one
find
hand
out?
on
Yeah, sure.
the hilt of her longsword as she
I was
advances.
Here, Throg, you might need this.
Annie.
Can I try to find out what the crying
Yes,
is?
that's
from-
nature. It's a nature check.
So I roll that.
Headband of the sweatless.
I
Yeah,
rolled
sure,
a
I'll take
12.
it. Oh, I couldn't trade my race. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I one race is enough.
I'll give you the
don't
pass for
don't take
today.
that out of context.
I can move further through here. Oh, there we
Because
go.
that
We
was
both
Yeah, it's
got
two
getting
ones
well.
in a
dark.
row.
Going
I can
right
see
back
just
to
fine.
see.
I need to stop rolling.
Oh god.
It sounds like
what did we get from the nature check?
it sounds like something that is a baby and it is crying.
Like that once again, no one has followed Throg.
Except for
I'm booking it. I'm double timing it right now.
I'm sorry, you said you were hibiscus.
What the fuck is that?
that as you enter
Is a baby.
as you enter the cavern, you see a small dinosaur crying out, and it screams at two large. At first, you're very confused by what they are, and then you begin to put it together, and it appears to be the bodies of several dinosaurs, like the skeletons, just kind of fused together at certain points in a weird amalgamation. And
That's unnatural.
it's the top halves of two heads, like clicking their like beak
Ew.
faces at the thing as
Like
it
a toucan.
yeah.
Do I know the baby dinosaur?
You don't know it personally, but you know
But like, is it Hibiscus's like friend that she
No.
made? Oh,
no.
What about me?
You know that this is an Allosaurus baby. Because you're one of those dinosaur kids.
You got
Dino
that
kid.
dinosaurtism.
Dino kid. This is my trains.
do we
He's got
kill
that
this?
This is
dino
my
in him.
trains.
We have Ferris with dragons. We have Throg with dinosaurs. Who's next and with what?
Hibiscus with plants. She's a.
Sark with
As
Dark with
spouses.
houses.
I will
God
leave us
damn it, Andrew.
I will leave us here for this week. As you see the little
Aw.
thing crying, the pull that you feel that you've been feeling pulls you toward it and urges you to move. And with that, we will end for today. God, whatever energy we were on today, I'm sorry, internet. And I like
It
to.
was
I'm
some
not-
rancid energy.
I
not
like
gonna
to-
lie.
I would
We had
once
some
again
wild energy before.
like to
Perhaps
thank
a little energetic.
Bebregard. Bebregard? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Beb. Yeah, Beb. Thank you all for the raid. Apologies for not answering. DMing is hard to pay attention to, especially when I need to use two screens to do it.
Isn't it Bebrigade?
Yeah, and trying to control 8
Because like brigade.
8 idiots.
Beb
Yes.
the barbarian engineer.
All right, I will end. Next week, there will be no okay. Next week we're not having a normal thing. We're either going to do a one shot or I'm going to make another one of those board games.
Whoa.
Because
Whoa.
Lewis has work. Throg has work. It sucks, but
Fair.
you know, real life. And
Throg
then
has Lewis that day.
after that, I think Sark said she was missing the next week. I will double check. But
Aren't missing.
I know, right? The impossible
Cringe.
binge.
horrible.
Quick chat, point
I
and
like
laugh.
And then
Update my positioning
the
before we
Tuesday
get
after that is what, April Fools?
Yes, where we will be doing.
Oh my god. we're
where
already in
Which Jerry
April.
We
won't
ain't
wanna
gonna
be
see
here
this
for.
combat for 3 weeks.
I pray.
No!
I pray that the rest of this dungeon goes through in one session.
It won't.
Bye everybody. You all fantastic. I'll be back to play Yeek tomorrow, maybe, possibly. The Astrog ship is alive and well. I love it. Now, here's the ultimate question for everybody in chat before we go. Who's the top in the relationship? Bye!
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.